Yep, I see the live notification at the top.
Just needs to refresh for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, there we are. Coolio.
Hang on, I'm gonna add the finishing touch to my outfit.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
There.
Hey, Z. Right away.
Oh, wait, hang on. That didn't look good though.
The piece de resistance, if you will.
Yes.
I'm sitting in the dark so you can get popped out.
So I can shine.
Yeah. So I'm sitting in the dark. I mean, mine
It was funny
was like,
though when you said when I walked away last time, and then you said, "Oh, I should change the color." I'm thinking purple.
Is it purple? I can't tell.
It was like a bluish purple, or at least it's like your face is pink, your room is blue, and then it's making a purple.
Got it. Okay. I know
Z's
she does.
purple.
Actually, I helped her pick out that dress.
Yes, it's a torrid dress. And then when I lean forward, you don't even see the bottom of it.
I mean, you could stand up and show him like the pattern on it.
No.
Boobs happen, bro.
Boobs happen.
It's a
yes, the very pretty flowers, and it has pockets.
That's the best thing about torrid dresses, like as of recently, because like a few years ago they started implementing like ones with
but like, women actually want.
Well, yeah, it's like ones with pockets, because at first it didn't have pockets. Yeah. But then at some point, like they started implementing all of their dresses with pockets, which is like the goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know. Oh, I was also almost late to my only ride.
Late to your only ride.
I was okay. I had a panic attack because I've actually met these people before. I've had them. They gave me a really good tip last time. But thank God I had to do it at the airport because it's Sunday. Like this combination of things wouldn't have worked on like another day.
Mm-hmm.
So I got fucking lucky.
I'm gonna move this over here.
Freaking lucky.
Lucky.
I'm posting. You want to post on the Discord?
Yeah.
God, why is that the first thing I see on TikTok?
Rip.
Didn't even mean to open TikTok. I was trying to open the Twitch stream so I could get the link. How are you doing, girly? You doing good?
Me or Z?
Well, I mean, I guess both of you, but I guess I was asking her. Like,
yeah. There we go.
Posting.
Discord.
Dude, there was a hot guy in the. I got excited.
There was so excited that you forgot where it was. You're just like, oh my God, there was a hot guy.
There was a hot guy in the bakery yesterday. I accidentally like slammed because I went late last night to get the cookie so that we could have it for today. But then like I accidentally like slammed the door. Sometimes again, I don't know my own strength, and I slammed the door, and some dude with like a whole like it's the one arm tattoo that really gets me.
Like the sleeve tattoo on one arm.
Okay. From what I could tell, it was like from here down, so like forearm. But like, see, because I don't necessarily. I don't. Okay. Shit. Okay, so I think I like one side of a tattoo. Like I want like one side to be covered. I don't feel like I feel like both arms, and then it feels like too much ink.
So like JK.
The
Hi, Mary. Thank you.
Yeah, Mom and them are at the hotel, right?
Yeah, you guys are traveling, right?
They're on their cruise this week. Well, they flew in today but they're getting on the boat tomorrow
Okay.
to just have a day in Fort Lauderdale.
Let's see.
Yeah, but I did not expect like a hot baker to come out. Like that's the one thing in like baking that I never got to see when I worked there. It was always women, which is not a problem, but then there were no like hot men baking. There should have.
Watching NASCAR.
Of course.
Chilling at the hotel watching NASCAR.
So more like dad's watching NASCAR and you're not. Correct. I would assume.
Okay, that's that. And then I'm also gonna... What is that emoji? For some reason, I thought that was like a square-faced axolotl. Is that weird?
It looks like a robot with its tongue sticking out.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. But I think square-shaped axolotl is cute.
It had the fins coming out of the face.
Yeah, or I guess those would be like the robot knobs. What are those even called?
I always call them ear holes, but like that's not like what they're...
They're not really holes even because they stick out of a robot's head.
Yeah, it is supposed to be a robot.
Yeah, that's on me.
You know what an axolotl is, Mom. If you saw like how it's spelled out, you would know what I'm talking about. Because she asked me about those like fish before. I don't even think they're really fish, are they?
They're amphibians.
Okay.
Thanks, Rodney. That seems weird to say Rodney like that. Thanks, Tabby's dad.
Oh, my mom sent me this cute photo. I gotta show you. Like my dad, it's hard to get my dad to like smile in a picture, but like it was the cutest smile I've seen of his in a while. Like, hold on. Like, just look at how happy he is.
Aw. Cute.
And I told Mom, like, she's just like, I always look bad in every picture, and I'm like, here's the thing, Mom. You're not like, it's not like you don't look good in the picture. You just constantly look confused. And so when you look confused, I don't want to say it doesn't look good, but it's like, well, you're not smiling and or like, but I'm just breaking the ice before.
Also, my so you know how I was telling you how we were like gonna be voting on names for the choir, for the choir that I'm gonna be in, or that I am in. We like had been listing them. I had been the first one to propose my name for the choir, which was Peak Harmony, and we voted on them yesterday, finally, after like 2 weeks of them putting it off. They're like, oh, we don't want to be just a nameless choir anymore. Let's make a name. And then, well, actually, I guess it's been like 4 months or 4 weeks. And they finally went through all the voting and stuff, and they picked my name.
Well, I mean, that's a good name as well. Like, it's not just...
Yeah. There were some other ones that were I'm like, I get that, I mean, literally, I did it. The theme is the mountains and singing in the mountains and stuff. But like some of them were very strange. So it's like, I didn't necessarily want to like vote for my own, but at the same time, I was like looking through the rest of them. I'm like, this, and someone like went off of like my name. So my name was Peak Harmony. Someone put in Peak Harmonizers. I'm like,
No.
you're just stealing from my name.
Copyright. No,
Copyright, trademarked.
If you're trying to like make it not subtle without like just being all full camp with a mountain reference, I mean like peak of a mountain, like I think,
and also like we're at our peak, or they're at their peak because they're old. They're past their peak anyway. But anyway,
God damn it,
they're not in their prime, but they could still be on the peak.
So it's like you're naming like an old choir.
Pretty much. I mean, there's some youngsters in here. I mean, I'm a youngster.
Yeah. Well, tell the people how old you are today.
I'm 24. I'm just a baby.
Girl, that's insane. It feels like just yesterday you were like 21.
Yeah, I was even more of a baby back then.
Mm-hmm. Because when we met each other, year of 20, well, like, I feel like 2021 is when we actually like, well, I mean, where we have like our friend anniversary, but
it was the spring semester 2021, so spring semester of my freshman year.
19.
18.
Right, you were this. Oh God, yeah. God, girl, I've known you since you were 18.
Is that right? Is that how? No, like it was 19. Oh, but it was before I turned 19, so I was 18 now.
I've known you since you were 18. I feel like it's in that weird, like, which is kind of what I was gonna like bring up in my monologue, but I feel like it's in that like weird space where obviously you're not a kid, and I'm not like, it's a difference between like a parent watching a child grow up versus like seeing someone. Yeah, it's I'll say it later, but I just felt that like internally so hard.
Yeah. I know, because technically, even though we weren't necessarily like friends until after I turned 19, mm-hmm. which would be our 5-year, which is why this is our 5-year anniversary this upcoming September. But yeah, we've technically known each other for 6 years.
Yes.
Ish.
That's insane. I think COVID also just hit us all like in a way where I feel like from 2020 to even I think 2024, when things were starting to get back up and running,
mm-hmm.
It felt, oh my God, it's that weird paradox where it's like in the moment it felt like long lasting.
Yeah,
because we were in our homes and not really, and only talking with each other over phones and shit. But then mm-hmm. all of a sudden it's 2026, and it's like how did the time go by so quickly?
Yeah. That's crazy.
This is the part of getting older, though. That is the.
Here's to getting older.
The forever paradigm that.
Yeah.
Is like that.
True. But, True. I was gonna say something else. What was I gonna say? I do not remember.
We were talking about the hot baking guy. And did that? I don't know.
I don't think it was related to the hot baking guy.
Okay.
It'll probably come up, and if it doesn't, oh well.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I saw a video that was, we were talking about this yesterday, but I don't know if it's necessarily true because I don't think any of the other members are going on a hiatus, but like I think I saw like they performed like a cat's eye. Sorry, I'm using pronouns. Performed like a video where there was only 3 of them.
I saw something about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, just stop doing music. Just stop. Just it's not.
Honestly,
It's
at
not the
that point,
same.
because like you said, they've only been like a thing for like a year or two. Like at that point, when that's happened with other groups, you disband that one group and send the idols back into training to go into another group to create a new group.
And I get that people like them, but like Jesus Christ, they're not even like the group anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it's either the
exactly.
whole
It'll have to
group
be a new group.
it's either the whole group goes on hiatus or like can't keep doing that. Yeah, I did like your nails, Mom. She got her nails done.
Fancy, fancy.
They're like I think this is like her second time, but like it's one of she started doing like acrylics, like the ones that like are
Ah,
longer. But they're not like super they're not like Cynthia Erivo long.
right.
You know what I mean?
I don't think I could ever do acrylic nails just because I'd always pop them off.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean I don't really you know how I feel about that stuff anyway. Like
Mm-hmm.
I just I think they would bother me too much. They matched your hair. Yeah, she got I mean cuz that was she's going on the gay romance novel cruise. So
Ah,
her hair's like rainbow and so her nails are also rainbow colors. I mean,
matching.
you could put the photos in the Discord if you wanted, Mom, so people could see them. But
Mm-hmm. I got to open Z's present today.
oh, you did? Okay,
Yeah.
well, tell us what's inside. I wanna see.
So I did remember to bring it up when I was setting up because I opened it this morning and actually I filmed my reaction opening it for Z, though I still
Oh,
need to send it.
yay. Okay. Yeah, I want to see.
All right, so first, um, actually, hold on. Z's not even on the live right now.
Oh, is she not? I thought she was.
Oh, she was, and then she had to jump off.
Oh, okay. Well, we can wait for her. That's no problem.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's see. But then I got two letters
letters. Okay.
uh, from my dad and Liz. I actually haven't opened either of them yet. But
Okay.
maybe I will, just because I have them.
Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah, depending. When's the last time you can remember like a birthday party? Because I was telling the stream last time. I feel like the last time I remember like an actual birthday party was technically my 16th because it was just like its own party versus like my
Mm.
graduation was kind of like my grad party slash my
So, like
birthday
a
party.
party, do you constitute that as like how many people?
I don't. Okay, I definitely don't count it as in like a number of people. I am saying like a party where you went somewhere else besides your home. It doesn't necessarily have to be with like a buttload of people, but but people who are probably not in your household.
So, like, would you count me last year going out to dinner with you and Ruthie as a party?
I mean, I would say so because I feel like as we grow older, it's not like I feel like the amount of people isn't really the thing. It's
Yeah.
about like if it's other people coming to I would okay, so I guess I would say that. Yeah.
So I guess technically that one.
Okay.
Before that, though, because last year was apparently a rarity. um, Maybe when I was 13,
13.
probably.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was the last one.
Where was it?
Ended. Where was it? I think we went to the Cheesecake Factory.
Oh.
We walked around the Pearl Street Mall. So in Boulder, it's this outside wall mall sort of thing with shops lining the way.
It almost kind of sounds like the Amish place. Yeah, I mean, yes, Mom, I know about the karate. They're talking about my 10th birthday.
Ah.
Where like I had like a big part, and that was probably the biggest party I've had because I was 10. I turned 10 years old, so it was my first decade, and I had it at my old karate school, and like everyone came to that one.
I think the last like party that like had more than 5 people was. No, wait, that was 4 people. I guess that would count. Was my 8th birthday party. And then I don't really remember my other ones except for my 6th birthday party. But I don't have any memories from that except being pulled in a red wagon that was dressed up as a Cinderella carriage.
No, that's cute.
Yeah. Although I tripped getting out of it, which broke the pumpkin sides.
No.
Oh, well.
It's okay, Z, don't worry.
Mama Z.
We didn't want her to get our reaction of your present without you here.
Yeah.
So
Also, Z, I did film like a reaction of myself when I opened your gift, which I will send it to you. But this is just for Tabby to see what you send me.
Yeah.
And also, this is the card that my dad got me.
Okay.
I will read that for you later, Tabby.
Okay.
And this one is from Liz.
All the wishes. Nice.
Yeah.
This is gonna sound really stupid, but like, did you also have like when you open cards up to like with your grandparents? I always was like, I had like this going on where I was like, money, money, money. I wanted to see like this is as a kid, by the way. When I'd open it and be like, if there'd be a 20 in there, I'd be like, ha, and then if I opened it up, like I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't be like sad, but I'd be like, oh, it's just words. Sorry. When you opened it like that, I was thinking of that moment.
No, I've never received money in a card before.
Since I didn't see my grandparent, like my one side's grandparents too often, like I literally one of the last times I saw my grandpa, like with my dad, we were at a restaurant and he goes, "Hey, did your birthday pass?" And I was like, "Yeah, it was a couple months ago." And he handed me like a 5 and was like, "Here you go."
Funny.
I was like, "Thank you."
Okay. Let's see. So from Z, I got a postcard with Dr. Z on it.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Featuring
Was very happy to watch Dr. Z walk across the stage. Very proud. And then
here, let me like enlarge this. Is that an oh my god. Is that real? Like, is that
this is a red
animal?
deer stag. So this postcard was from Wildlife Photographer of the Year competition. So this one in particular says it's the rutting call. Apparently, is what this one was called.
That's amazing.
This one is by Jamie Smart. 10 years and under, highly commended 2025. Autumn rut in Leicester Park, England, and a red deer stag emits a mighty bellow to assert his claim over the females grazing nearby. Jamie stretched herself up tall to avoid the long grass in the foreground, framing the symmetry atop the stag's moving head and securing her shot. So this was taken by someone younger than 10.
Oh, wow.
That's
So the Natural History Museum? Yeah, no, I mean, I also like the fact, wink, wink, Z, I love that it's a stag.
The Redding call in particular, that's very funny.
It's like an inside joke layered into a joke.
Yeah. Also, when I first opened it, and Z, you'll see this in the video I send you, I'm like, this probably did good because it's very relatable. Like that's how I feel sometimes, just like
No, you're good. No, it's awesome. Like I was like, that's very, I don't know, that's very on brand for us. Like
it is. And then let's see, the next thing that I got was this little keychain of a polar bear.
Oh,
super cute. Also from the wildlife thing. The Final Portrait, People's Choice 2025.
oh my goodness. Sorry, I like cute animals.
Super cute. And then The Little Book of Big Ideas, Volume 2, which I don't know where Volume 1 is, but this is like, it's just a little notebook. Like,
I love that. Oh, so do I have the other one? Oh, there is no Volume 1.
that is weird.
They marketed that wrong.
They did.
I like that.
And then got this card, which made me think of us.
Oh, so am I the one with the drink in my hand?
I don't know. We both could be either.
Yes.
Old enough to know better, young enough not to care. The greeting inside this card reads, "Happy birthday." 2 old friends is what it's called.
Oh.
And it says, "Dearest Liesl, happy birthday to a beautiful soul. May this new year around the sun be filled with love and joy. I am so glad we got to meet and become very close friends, even when we are miles apart. To many more birthdays to come. Hugs, Z and Mitch."
Oh.
So sweet. Then she says, "P.S. I saw this wee blind date with a book and thought of you sitting in your cozy corner with a cup of matcha." So yeah, so the gift, well, these are all a gift, but like the package part was this brown paper package with like nothing on it except for a sticker that said "blind date with a book."
Ooh.
I think it said something else, but I didn't bring the packaging up here. So I opened it, and this is the book. It is called "The City and Its Uncertain Walls." The City and Its Uncertain Walls. A love story, a quest, an ode to books and to the libraries that house them. The City and Its Uncertain Walls is a parable for these strange times.
I like that.
It says, "Step into the city. When a young man's girlfriend vanishes, he sets his heart on finding the imaginary city where her true self lives. His search will lead him to take a job in a remote library with mysteries of its own. When he finally makes it to the city, he finds his beloved working in a different library, a dream library. But she has no memory of their life together, and as lines between reality and fantasy start to blur, he must decide what he's willing to lose."
That's deep.
Yeah.
It's deep.
It is. It's bewitching, unsettling, spellbinding, a masterpiece, miraculous.
We love a good like little magic into a modern day situation.
Yeah, it's by Haruki Murakami.
That sounds cool.
Another book to put on my shelves in the new apartment.
I know.
So yes,
starting up a collection.
Lovely gifts. Yes. Murakami, the city and its walls. I'll hold that closer up. See.
You have to update the Discord when you start it, or to let people know what you think about it.
Yeah. Yep. Put it in the library channel. Anyway, so a wonderful gift.
So partially, I don't want to interrupt you, but are you done?
Yes, that's everything.
So a lot of like me and mom's gifts were like, I guess not physical, but like more. Also, we already kind of have said some of these, but I did want to like reiterate, like Liesl's tarot card that I got for her was part of my birthday gift to her, which is that beautiful art that Melody Muse made, which we can put in Discord as well. I mean, we have it posted, but also like you also you were gonna do the TikTok posting, right, about art tarot cards? Okay. But yeah, so that's partially my gift. And then the other part that like mom was in on in this sense is the fact of our BTS concert coming up. Because something I didn't tell you, which is like I didn't want to like tell you till like near your birthday, just because it was like, you know, so mom actually like added some more money so that we could get a better spot.
Really?
Yeah. The last time, because when that whole like discrepancy happened on the ticket shit, and like mom was working all these behind the scenes stuff about it, like we didn't actually end. We could have gotten like seats like further back, but like mom put in some more money to get us better seats. So
we get to be a little closer.
Yeah. Than like we originally were when we got them together. So
yay. Thank you, Mary. Thank you.
She's living vicariously through us. So that's our other part of the birthday gift. And then of course, when she's here, in just a few short weeks, there'll be we're gonna be closer to like the front of the section. I'm pretty sure that is like the front row of that section. If I remember,
a front row is super great.
Right. So obviously we're not like super like, I don't want to say like close to the stage, but like we're not up at the top of the section. We're like down at the front of the section.
Scream your hearts out. Yeah, we're not gonna have a voice after this concert. It'll be a mix of screaming and fangirling and squealing and singing.
Good thing I don't start my book for Penguin until September.
You need a buffer time to heal from that.
Right.
We're gonna get back from SoFi back to your apartment, and we're just gonna be like sitting there like completely like drained, but like unable to speak, but we'll be like communicating through our eyes of like how incredible it was.
Oh, the whole week. It's gonna be one of those fun, like one of the like funnest, and I do say funnest, best week messages odd times. Oh yeah, like, but you're probably gonna be awake when we would mess. Because that whole week, because I think it was fate. It ended up just being so perfect that the time our boys were coming was our podcast anniversary, and it was so close. Again, when we saw it, we were like, dude, we have to do this.
Yeah.
Like, this is the perfect time.
And we're going to be there on Jakey's birthday too. So that's going to be fun. He's already been wild this entire tour.
And obviously that's her boy.
Yes. But you can appreciate him.
Mom definitely appreciates him. Almost to like a stab emoji extent.
But not quite there. And besides, she's earned a little bit of leeway, you know, with the.
She's earned immediately stab the woman who got the tickets. It's like no,
thanks for the tickets.
No, but yeah, so our presents weren't as like in a physical of us format because yeah, Mom, you're all over the place with who you're. I mean, that's kind of fair, at least. Like you're Mom, I swear to God, every fucking stream.
We're actually in We're right above some of the like VIP suites.
Really?
We actually went down 2 sections.
Thank you,
You can
Mom.
marry me.
No, that's why I said I swear to God, every fucking live stream.
No, this time it is very welcome. You can marry me. We'll be so close.
Oh yeah, no, I like definitely sniffing distance.
Oh, if only.
Hey, but here's the thing. I
This
know
concert got me going feral.
we also like have time to like get there super early.
Yes. We will be the ones that are like there, like not quite to the point of staying overnight to be at the front of the line, but like
right, because we're not like that crazy. Like
no.
we appreciate them, but also like I don't like outside.
Yeah. I think we got there. So I believe the concert when I was there last for the PTD in LA concert, it was supposed to start at like 7, I think. And we got there, at least the timestamp for that video that I was showing you when we were in line was around 4 p.m., 4:30 p.m. So we were still out there for like 2.5 hours, but it's like we still got in there with plenty of time before even a lot of the seats filled up.
Girl, I'm expecting us to be there all fucking day.
Yeah.
Like right at the like I'm talking like 9-10 a.m.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'll need to talk about that. But I also there's so much to do around Inglewood too. Like
Yeah.
just to
I mean, and we've lived around SoFi, so it's like we know the area.
We also know like at least the back streets into getting there.
The back streets, yeah.
Yeah.
I know this time, like, last time when I was there, it was my mom and I were trying to get an Uber after the concert. But of course, there were no Ubers in the area because they were all filled up. Everyone was doing that. And we got on a bus at one point, like the rare time we got on the metro. Right. Like we got on the bus, but it was completely packed full that we got off at the exact next stop just because it was like claustrophobic. Mm-hmm. And then we walked to that In-N-Out right off of
Crenshaw or Century.
Yeah, Crenshaw Century, that area.
Yeah.
And we walked into that In-N-Out just wanting to get some sort of water and sit down and find a place, like way to do an Uber. It was so fucking crowded. I think I said this last time, but I'm going to say it again. It was so fucking crowded in there that like literally, I mean, the line was going out the door, but then every inch of space was basically filled up with people sitting on the floor, on the tables, on the like divider walls and like, climbing all over each other like feral monkeys. I mean, to be fair, there was a BTS concert, but it's like, it was like so packed. And then we ended up like going out and sitting, I think, next to the Walgreens that was there.
Oh, right. Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Because that was closed and basically everything else was closed except for that In-N-Out. And so we were sitting on a curb there while trying to figure out what to do. And so mom was able to get an Uber for us to pick us up like 10 blocks away though.
Yes.
So we then had to walk the 10 blocks away. And I didn't know any of those streets at that time. So long story short, when we get to that point, like after the concert, we know where to walk.
Yeah. And I, first of all, I just want to say, Z, yes. But they actually call it the Metro. Like, it's not even just like.
It's literally the name of their buses.
That is what the name of the buses are, even though most people in America say subway. I think people say subway when they're using the train, but then if they're using the buses, they say Metro. But that's interesting that they say that in.
Well, the thing is, with LA, it doesn't have really a subway. Like, if you want to get on the train, you have to get on at the stations above ground.
Yeah. So but also just because for a whole year I was Ubering around there specifically.
Yeah.
I know where the parking lots are, where like we could get like a cheap parking spot, especially if we get there early enough and get one of those like basic, like one of those, I don't want to say cheap, but okay, look. You either like park in the really nice like $60 parking garage where it's like locked up and everything, or I don't want to say park on the street, but you're like parking in some random church parking lot, and
Yeah.
it's $20. But it's actually a little bit closer and you don't have to walk as much. Like, I think I know what I'm choosing.
Right.
Because we were thinking of Ubering down from my place, but then I was also thinking, like, trying to get an Uber out of there would be a fucking nightmare. And depending on, like, what we wear in terms of, like, walking, because I want to be in, like, some sort of nice dress, and, like, I don't think walking shoes would be, like, the greatest. Obviously, we have to, like, talk about it, but especially
I would not recommend heels because those are very, very tall stairs.
Definitely not. But there are those little parking slots that you can get if you get there early enough, and then because I mean, honestly, what she's saying is right. There's so many times, like, I'd be Ubering around SoFi, and then it would be at just some random spot, and I'd be like, "There's no address. It literally just says
it's a pinpoint.
So pinpoint corner," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And then as soon as I understood it more, I was like, "Oh, I get why." Or I figured out right on the football side where they're more like coming in, or even just a sporting event. They're coming from like another side, and you just drop them off in the 7-Eleven parking lot, and then they walk straight across and they get in. It's like it's a lot better. I did have like some tourists that were like, "Yeah, you can go in, it's fine," and I'm like thinking to myself, I'm dreading it because
it's like I don't want to drive in there.
I don't want to drive in there because then I'm gonna get stuck. But also, it's not even just that. Like, it would be unless you're disabled, it is gonna be quicker for you to walk than like us inching away. Like, it's not gonna be the best, right? And especially with my job, when it comes to like VIP chauffeuring, they only take you like a certain amount of way, and then you still have to wait as well, because there's a lot of VIPs when they go in there. So even that is a waiting line.
Everything is waiting, and it's like, honestly, you've already paid this much for a concert. Walking a couple blocks is not going to kill you.
Especially since you're going to walk there anyway. Like, you're going to be walking.
And you have to walk around. It depends on when you get, like, which side you get dropped off on. Like, you're going to have to walk in the lines because, I mean, concerts are different than sporting, but, like, you know, with the BTS line from last time, it was all zigzags. So it's like it was a lot of standing and walking for that as well, and you have to walk inside of the stadium. Mm-hmm. Sorry, that was a weird sound.
Parking spots are so rare. I know. It's upsetting, especially in LA.
Considering that it's a driving city, it's crazy that there's not more parking.
Especially since they made that, but then also, like, they have so much parking in there, it's just so expensive.
Yeah.
That people will pay out like their own parking spot that they have on the side of the road, and they'll just pay that out for the day.
Yeah.
Which I think is wild. I mean,
when, like, the game days, for example, anytime there was a game day, we would see it driving around Inglewood of, like, people literally, like, closing down their businesses for the evening and then, like, having a sign out and people waving flags of, like, parking this way. Dude, that parking at WeHo, though, sorry, just thinking of that. Like, that fucking place that, like, we went in there, it's like, oh, yeah, it's like $60 for this starting.
It was like $65, and it was like more than I've ever paid for.
And that was just for like an hour of parking.
And I was like, no thanks.
Like, we went in there because we saw 60 and we saw, no, it didn't even have the sign on it.
No, it didn't have a number. That's what they got. That's how they got us.
Yeah. And then it's like, oh, actually, we don't want to do that. And it's like, oh, you can just go down and turn around and come out.
I appreciated the fact that when he came up, he knew it was going to be a no. Like, so he's like, yeah, so it's $60. And I'm like,
that, like, sucks as a job. Like, is he getting part of that $60? Because, like,
I don't know. I mean, but like you said, sometimes it's like good, and that's why they do it a lot in churches, because like early church morning, like obviously people are having mass or whatever, like morning service, but then at some point they like shut it down, and Yeah, no, we were just talking about that. Personally on the phone the other day.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, I don't remember if we were able to bring in our water bottles.
We're definitely bringing them in the car though, especially if we're going to be there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely in the car. And I would say having like just plastic water bottles while we're in line. So then, if we can bring it in, great. But if we can't, then we'll just toss them out when we go through the detectors.
All right.
I don't think RM would want to come with us, unfortunately.
What do you mean?
I mean, we could try and convince him, but I doubt it.
I think so.
He would choose the needs of the many over the needs of the 3 very horny women.
I really don't appreciate though how they're just like, or you can bring a gallon Ziploc bag. I'm like, it just
I did see with people doing that.
That just looks so fucking stupid. Like,
yeah. Yeah. So Z, the thing about like, the clear bags. The thing about the clear bags is like it makes it faster going through the detectors and through the security lines because it's like they can just pick up your bag and turn it around and they can see everything, but it still has to be a smaller clear bag.
Why do they have to say don't bring binoculars?
Because it's machinery.
Sorry, I just pulled up the stadium policies, and
You're not allowed to bring binoculars.
Yeah, that's literally what it says.
At that point, though, like people have like all those smart glasses and stuff. The AI ones that talk to them. Those literally have a function that can zoom in.
Right. I think Z for like people who have like any sort of sight or any sort of like physical disability, they're like, I think they still have to do like but they have like a 12 by 12 bag you can have, or it's like 12 by 12 by 6. Just so fucking specific.
Yeah, I'll have to bring my cane. Actually, I didn't have to do that before. I mean, luckily my cane doesn't set off the metal detectors. It hasn't at like the hockey games I've been to.
Yo, what the fuck? A service animal or dog or a miniature horse that has been individually trained to perform tasks or asked you can bring a horse to SoFi?
So I have heard that like miniature horses, aka ponies, have been used as service animals before, like they're comfort service animals. But I've never heard that even on like you can bring this to a stadium.
This is LA, dude. I'm not.
Your toe set off the metal detector?
She's got metal in her knee and her toe now from the surgery. No, this is cute as fuck. I don't think it's not, but I've never seen like someone walk in with like a horse but I've also never
that's
been
wild.
I just was looking at their policy and I was like, that was the first thing that popped up.
You've seen a horse on a plane?
That's amazing.
Wow.
We do need to bring a sign though. We got to think about what we want on the sign. Because we literally have the CVS like right next to me. Like we can pick up some supplies.
Make a sign, yeah. It has to be clever. It has to draw attention,
Yeah. Did you see the one that said "fuck the gram"?
Yeah, I did. Also, I am like looking like. Did you? I mean, I'm sure you have like the mic drop performances that they've been doing, where it's like Junie has been changing the words of like we don't say hello, we say 안녕하세요. Or like we're from Korea. Like we're not from here. We're from Korea.
You got a problem with that?
And it makes Jin laugh every time when he starts his, and he's just like smiling into his mic.
My mom said, "You marry me."
I mean, that's one way to honor Mary. Bring her sign.
You have to send us the video, Z.
Yeah.
Drugs are strictly prohibited.
I mean, we would do it, Mary. 100%.
Or like add my mom in some way of just like my mom approves of me being here.
My mom says we can marry you. Mom gives her blessing.
There's 7. It's okay. You'll learn.
There's 7. My
Um,
dad still, like, I know he's teasing me at this point, but like he keeps saying, he's like, there's like 20 of them, right?
shut up. um, beverage items because like, so what's fun about like this like SoFi's campus is that they have like this whole other place that's called Hollywood Park, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
there's so many like businesses in there, like a food spot, like there's so many like fun places in there, but obviously that's different than like
Yeah. I
so
mean, there are like actual, just because it is used to be like a football, sports arena of sorts, sports stadium. So it does have like places that you can buy like drink and food. And while you're in line, you can buy stuff. There's literally pop ups everywhere.
I guess we can bring in waters, clear, non-metal, soft-sided, reusable waters.
Okay.
That is permitted. Oh, you listen to the songs then, Z?
They do perform Dynamite and Butter, like not in their, like in their regular set list, not just as encore songs.
We're not. I was gonna say we could bring a cushion, but I'm like, we're not gonna be sitting.
No. Although I will say I did sit a lot, like, well, not a lot, but like occasionally. Like whenever they were playing like a video up on the screen when they were doing costume changes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like those would be times that I would sit down.
Fair. I mean, I probably will too. I was listening to the new album. Really? Yes, we dance to those songs when I use the train for gym. But yeah, I do love the remixes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it's a good. I will say, K-pop Demon Hunters, and BTS is like if the Koreans kind of like something that is hard for you to kind of swallow, which it shouldn't, but like if it is like it's easy to sometimes get those
What
songs
you got to
started.
do is, I mean, yeah, with English songs, that's helpful for sure. What you've got to do with the Korean is you got to figure out what English words it sounds like, or what like words in your language it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, I mean, sometimes it ruins the song because it makes it funnier. But like for example, there's so many misheard lyrics. So like they have the song uh, "Danger," one of their older songs, "Danger," where it's the oh, what is that? The thing is, I can't ever remember what the Korean is for the chorus because I always hear um
Danger.
yeah,
I'm looking it up.
yeah, maybe I should say what the Korean part is first.
Danger lyrics. Which part of it is it?
It's before the like the na na nega like the nega moya. It's right before
Oh,
that.
dude, I'm not good enough to read these yet.
Okay,
You just look it up. I'm sorry.
that's okay. That's okay. I'll look it up.
have I have I listened to the Rock Disney? Sorry, I guess my Wi-Fi was being weird.
That part right there. So that one goes. So that goes Galige Hajima, which is Hajima
Oh,
means stop doing it, but it's like Het Galige Hajima is the Korean. But I heard before I started learning Korean, hey girl, you gay out your ma. Like go gay out your ma. And that's something that I can't like unhear. So it's like, hey girl, you gay out your ma.
oh my god.
Now listen to it again with that. Hang on. Right here.
I hate you for that. Because the thing is, I actually was listening to because I didn't listen to that one right away. So that was one of the ones that I was like more like wanting to see what the Korean was.
Yeah.
So
But it's like it's songs like that where it's like, I can hear the Korean and I've learned the Korean, but then it's also stuck in my head from before I started actually learning how to speak Korean, where it's just the misheard lyric of I hear it in English and it's like, that's not the lyric, but it's really funny. Or like with Dope.
Oh, Dope, yeah.
Body to body. It's like with Dope, it's like they say zetter, which is dope in Korean of sorts, like slang version. But when they say it, it sounds like Namjoon, shut up. It's like Namjoon, shut up. Dun, 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 dun,
dun. Oh, see, I didn't start listening to their old stuff until I was like actually like in it,
Hold on, there's a bit of a lag here. Might be on my side, I'm not sure. Rocket Disney. K-pop. Demon Hunters.
Sorry.
I don't know if this Wi-Fi lagginess is happening on my side or your side. Let's see. Network.
Is it?
313.
I think it might be me.
Oh, there we go. That was a little bit better.
I'm not sure. Let me check my Spectrum, because they had like an outage the other day, so I'm curious.
Mm-hmm. Also, I was gonna show you the. Sorry, what was that?
Now, can the people tell us there's some lag, or
do you guys hear any lag?
Can we see it? I'm not sure, because like.
Kayla King, I think I've heard that.
Z, I've never actually seen that. Oh, there's a bit of static. Is it good now?
I still heard some robot-y. Are you hearing it from both of us?
It's probably just me.
Oh, it's gone?
Oh. I'm sorry, it's kind of annoying. Yeah, let me just maybe close out all my stuff.
Oh, damn it, I didn't.
Oh. We love
tech issues.
Is it coming from mine? I mean, probably. Because it seems like I'm the one that's actually going in and out. Because you seem actually okay this time.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about my...
What? What is happening? My Riverside is like freaking out because it's switching our cameras side to side. And I think that's in the stream now. In the stream, it's making your camera smaller, but I don't know if other people are seeing that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the layout.
Is it better now? I unpinned you.
I think so. Well, on my side, it's still switching back and forth, but I think it's better on the stream.
Okay, good.
Which is the important thing, even if it is rather distracting on my side. But that's okay. I don't need to see live time. I can just watch the stream.
Yeah, I guess because like I pinned her because I was trying to see the thing, or I was trying to see the picture. I pinned you so that I was able to like see it better.
I'm trying to figure out how to unpin. Let's see, maybe pinning one.
Thanks for letting us know, guys. Sorry, we're just trying to make it like a good experience instead of like, you know.
Greta, what are you doing? Going for water.
I guess there was an outage the other day, like with my Spectrum, and it was out. I mean, I was gone. That was the one day that I was gone.
Yeah.
All day. It was like, oh, your service is gone, and I was like, great. Good thing I'm not in my house right now.
Ouch. Oh, so clumsy.
Okay, well, I'm glad. No,
so I figured out where our section was in SoFi visually.
Mm-hmm. Oh, girl, you're gonna have to send me a. Just give me a. Blurry? Send me a screenshot.
I wouldn't. Well, actually, hang on. I'll put it in the thing for.
Hopefully that was just a momentary lapse because it seems like things are bad. But...
Yeah, you sound much better now.
Okay, cool. Because I swear to God, I didn't touch anything.
We never do.
Wow, look at that. We are above the VIPs.
One of the sections of the VIP. They're called the suites.
Dude, both of our guys have to come towards us at some point.
They're called the porch suites.
Sorry, I'm excited.
I mean, we'll be like posed, like we will, I think we'll be at an angle where it will be kind of like a little frustrating with seeing the screens, like the big close-up screens. However, we will be right in the direction at the end of that one runway part of the stage.
Mm-hmm.
So they could come right to us
and see us in the.
We'll just be like, over here, boys. I
want to do that moment from Talladega Nights where I just throw my shirt up and it's like, hey, Ricky Bobby, look at this. And it just fucking flashes them. They got married. I'm just saying.
I don't think the boys are. I think they'd be very concerned. Hey. I mean, but if it draws their attention.
I mean, I would never.
No.
Because you know that would get on the big screen.
Oh, 100%. That would be just your luck. I mean, and they would see you, but then you'd have your...
Then everyone would see me.
Well, the thing is, you'd have your dress up. So...
Oh, right. So everyone's seeing the goods, too.
Yeah. Unless you just, like, pulled down instead.
Right. Oh, but did you want me to, like, do my thing now, or did you want to blow out your candle brownies first?
Let's do candles first.
Okay. And sing.
And sing.
Well, no, I'm singing to you, right? Because I didn't.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I sang to myself this morning, so.
Okay. Well, I need to get my I thought I brought my cookies in here, but let me get my cookies. They're out there.
Yeah, I need to get mine too, or my brownies.
I thought I brought them.
You sent me the 313 row 18.
I bought the super bougie cookies from
Fancy.
all the way down in Torrance. I literally stopped there after work.
Okay. Look around. Oh, I can look around 360. Okay. That's
What?
helpful. Very helpful. Your mom sent me the link to our seats so we can see the angle where we see it. Okay. So what I was talking about with the cams is that in some of the places, some of the stadiums they've been performing in, instead of having like just like a circle type area um, with the screens, I mean, I guess it does depend on the stadium and what jumbotron that they have, but some of them were doing like I don't know how to describe it, like basically like concave screens on the four sides rather than just like the screens, like the four different screens. But this one, we will be able to see it just fine. Because
Yay.
that's the Jumbotron in SoFi anyway.
It's the amazing seats.
Yay. That's actually pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, that's very
Yeah,
blurry.
I saw it. No, you're good.
Yeah. For Z to see as well. Oh, yeah, gotta grab my brownies. I was looking at the seats.
So if any of you, so whenever you're, if you guys are in LA, I gotta get you on these cookies because honestly, working at a bakery, I see what the good cookies are and what the bad cookies are. These are fucking amazing and good as shit, and they're even good after.
Dude, you gotta take me to them when I'm in LA.
I know. And I think they also changed their schedule, but I don't think they changed the cookie schedule like as much as Crumble did. But they're really thick and honestly, they're perfect. And they're cooked, Mom. Oh, they do change weekly. Interesting. But they always keep they always keep the
The original.
Yeah. That's so interesting.
So they're like the bougie, actually good kind.
Yeah, they're, they're the they're the bougie crumble.
Bougie crumble.
I know, Mom. Oh, really? I would love to try them. Coming from the cookie expert. I definitely know what not good ones are.
My brownies are still warm.
I know, girl. They also have what they call boneless cookies, which is just like it's like the chocolate chip cookie mix, but without the chocolate chips. Oh, very. So it's kind of just like a butter cookie.
I got my brownie.
And do you know how like bougie this place is? It's Dutch cocoa.
Fancy.
And
no, RM. Stay.
hey, first time chatter. Hello.
First time chatter. Bronchia, is that how you say it?
Of course you can join. We're just about to sing happy birthday to our lovely Liesl here.
Yes. How old is 24? That's how old I am.
24.
When I had the candles for you before, they were both purple, so these are not matching because I have a red 4.
All right. Just let me know when you lit it. She is a baby, dude. I've met her when she was 18. It's crazy.
Baby. It's just a baby. A baby has been given fire.
Oh, no. Unfortunately, sorry. You can't join the call today just because we're doing a special.
Oh, dear. Okay, it's lit.
Alrighty. Oh, and they're 24 candles, too.
Yeah.
Okay. God. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Liesl. Happy birthday to you. Make a wish, my darling.
Yay! Now, where's my alcohol?
Oh.
The smell of melting wax and burning candles.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the smell of fire.
The smell of burning.
The smell of burning flesh. Don't we love that?
Dude, did I ever tell you about the time I tried to translate one of the BTS membership packages? Like, I tried to use, like, Google Translate the picture, like, the camera version of it.
Huh.
Because with the BTS membership, you know, it sent their, like, notes when, like, their production notes.
Yeah.
As they were, like, creating stuff. And I was like holding my camera up over it for it to translate. And it, like, one of the questions in the interview was asking, like, what is your favorite movie snack? And the actual translation, I think it was either June or Jin that was, like, saying it. The actual translation was, oh, I really love buttered popcorn. The translation that I got was, oh, I love buttered flesh.
I was like, they did not.
It's like, I don't think they eat buttered flesh for movie time, but I could be wrong.
That's how they stay young.
They eat the flesh of their haters.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, go ahead, send her a voice message, Mom. That'd be nice.
Ooh, I will play it loudly for everyone.
Oh.
Now I can eat my ooey gooey. Dude, you would love these brownies this time around because they're slightly undercooked, which makes them even more gooey.
Oh, damn it. Why would you? Now I want them.
And they're so warm and gooey.
Damn it. Okay, she got mad at me because I only like eating the middle. And so at some point when...
I got a middle piece even for you. I mean, like, look at this. This is like...
That's the best.
It'll be wonderful.
Did you she sent it?
She sent it. Let me see.
I'll play it on stream.
Of course.
She sends this to me every year.
Happy birthday to you, Liesl. I love it, Mary. Thank you.
She also does it purposely bad, too.
Which makes it wonderful. It's bad, and then in parentheses, on purpose.
Did she really say that? No,
in the chat, she said it's bad.
Oh, I thought she put on purpose. I was like, oh, did she write that? I was like, oh. Okay. These are also just like super rich too. Like they're not like they're.
What kind did you get for those ones?
They're just normal chocolate chip.
Ah.
Because the other ones I was looking at today weren't like necessarily ones that were your favorite or in any way, but it was like a normal chocolate. Oh, you woke up, Dad. That's okay.
That's okay. You can still bring me tea. I'm gonna grab my drink, and then I want your present or your thing that you wrote.
Mm-hmm. Since Liesl wrote me, I mean, we also just write each other stuff for on occasion. Get a cookie. Do you have any in your place? Did he really? I mean, that's kind of extreme, isn't it?
Rude. Oh damn! I need my pop. What is that called? Bottle opener.
Oh, you're drinking. You're actually drinking.
Yes, I am actually drinkle.
It's the middle of the night, and no, sadly, I have. Oh, dude, M&Ms. Hey, we love M&Ms.
M&M's work.
Hey, pop the cork.
Pop.
Oh, see, you actually have a bottle opener now.
Yeah.
We didn't have one before. You have breadsticks.
Well,
Where'd you
I
get
have
breadsticks?
breadsticks work.
Like from Olive Garden, or where'd you go? I was curious. Like they're so
Papa
Papa
John's.
John's. Jinx.
Papa John's. Fringe
Oh
Festival.
yeah. See, you can tell a lot by the picture of a cookie. You can tell a lot by how it looks, but then like you have to really get, because there's some people. I mean, there's so many cookie influencers now. They're crazy, but
Dude, see, I saw what you wrote, and in my head, the voice in my head was saying, "Oh, so I'm heading to the Fridge Festival."
like fridge
instead of Fringe. It's like, let's
No.
head to the Fridge Festival.
I forgot the Fringe is happening. My old director's there right now. They're doing the next Martin at the Fringe. Yeah, I mean, if they're warm and like blah, blah. If they're warm and you get them, it's a really good sign. But like, well, see, can I just say this for one real quick second before I do my monologue? So 2 monologues back to back. People forget unless like you take the cookies right off the pan when you're like cooling them, they're still cooking on the pan. Because like it doesn't just immediately get cool. It starts to cool down. So that's why, like, I remember I had to new people. I get it, but also like they would like overcook my cookies too fucking much. And here's the thing: when I made them for other people, they were never undercooked. Shut the fuck up.
Of course.
I'm talking to my mother and Ruthie. I'm saying this to Ruthie, knowing she's not here. I had to explain that to them, especially when you're in those like industrial size things. I cannot agree. So when you put them in there for like a certain amount of time, and then you take them out and cool them, like the whole point is that they are like finishing cooking while also cooling in the process, so that when you hand them out, they're warm, but they're not like hard on the outside, like, or too hard on the outside. Because especially when you're selling them, especially not knowing who's going to come in at a certain moment, or if it's going to be a rush or whatnot.
It's like you make the cookies to order, is how they always say it in the kitchen, right?
Yeah, because it's you have to make them that actually like they're cooked on the inside, but when you put them in the warmer, they're also slowly cooling down, but they're also staying at a certain temp. So if you have them staying there, and like how they have them, like the ones that I have right now, the reason that they're so chewy now is because they weren't overcooked when they were in, like, when they were getting cooked.
Yeah.
So they can last like the next day because of that. And a lot of people forget that when they bake. Like unless you are eating them like right off the bat, you could overcook them a little bit and it wouldn't matter. But especially when you're selling them, especially like the cookie influencers on Instagram. That's why they kind of, I don't want to say they looked uncooked when you see them, but it's also because like they're traveling like a certain amount of time to the next person, and they're supposed to be chewy because you don't want to like open a unless like you're getting biscuits or some sort of like hard cookie. You don't want to like open it and then it's like you open it up and it's just it literally just turns to ash, like brittle. Anyway. Cookie rant. I'm just saying people don't understand how like commercial baking works. Like obviously when you bake at home, you can make it to any sort of temp you want, but like
so basically now anytime someone says, "Oh, you undercooked these. Like these cookies are too gooey." It's like, actually
I'm cooking them for me. So I'm making them.
And if I wasn't cooking them for me, here's the factual rant of why they should be gooey.
Because that's why, like, even when I made cookies for like all of you, it was like they would seem like they're soft, but you good?
Yep, just drop brownies down my tits.
Oh, it's okay.
Hang on, gotta go digging.
Damn, I would just see. Okay, this happened to me the other day when I was actually yesterday, not the other day. I had like a fry go down my shirt, and it's like I feel like at this point, like I just don't care if someone like sees that it does. So, and then I'm like, I literally just went like this, and then like picked it out. And then
I mean, usually like I won't mind doing that, but like in this kind of shirt where like plump, but then like also I have a hole right there. Like sometimes I'll be able to like just pick it out, but I don't want to be like.
Hey, I don't know. Like I'm just saying. Like I did that yesterday, and then I made eye contact with the guy in the drive-through, and just like went like, and I was like, "You gonna fucking judge me? Get out of here!"
Flirting at its finest.
I was definitely not flirting. I would, at least on my end.
How not to succeed in flirting.
One of our first episode titles. But yes, no, that's a factual rant about baking because that's actually how it's supposed to be done. But people make them hard, and then they're. That's how you get the ones that are like at in McDonald's or whatever, like the ones that they just heat up. That's why they're kind of like they might be a little gooey on the inside, but you have to get there.
Yeah.
It's a fine line between brittle and then soft. Oh, popcorn, yeah. All the time.
Happens with popcorn all the time. I have noticed that.
But then like I feel when you're at like the movie theater, it's more safe to like dig around. Cuz sometimes I can't find it. Like somehow it ended up in like the crest of my boob somehow underneath, and I'm like,
yeah, like underneath and somehow to the right, or like
it just dropped. Like why did that happen?
I don't have that much room in my bra. Like why is it there?
Right, it just like slid down. Try enjoying popcorn.
That sounds like really ominous. Try enjoying popcorn when you have puppy eyes staring at you in the dark and all you see are the eyes. Like if you just like had no context for that of like, and all you see is the eyes.
Sounds like I would get scared at some point, but also he's there, so.
Yeah.
Mom, what the hell were you trying to?
Pound.
Hashtag something. I had some in my bra after. Oh, I mean, almost all the time. Every time. You'd always have something in your bra and find it.
I mean, that's the problem with having large breasts, is like something is always going to drop onto them, whether you have an open shirt, dress, whatever, and it will fall through, or you're wearing like, an actual t-shirt and then it will just drop directly onto your chest. Like it just happens.
I think the best is when when my dad used to do like the whole straw thing, when you'd get like the straw at the diners, and like you'd like when you like blow the wrapper. He did it once and then it just like ended up especially because I
did that to me once.
And then of course because they're men, they don't really know. They're like, oh sorry, like
No, Oscar just laughed his ass off.
Oh, well, he's also your brother, so
Yeah.
my dad was like, "Oops, sorry." I'm like,
Oopsies. Like, I didn't know that there was space for that to go there.
That is something he would say, isn't it? He's like, "Well, I didn't know they were there."
Like, is there supposed to be a hole there? He was, in fact, not sorry.
No, he was not. But yeah, so I wrote my letter / because the first time I sent or wrote Liesl a letter was actually like graduation, my graduation.
I still have it.
I know. I saw it when I walked into her place, and it was like, hey, it was like up in your room, hanging, like you taped it. Because she was so worried. Okay, hold on. I'll get into it. You
Story
love
time.
How yours is emotional and mine's emotional as well. It's just let me put it over. Put it over here. As well. Okay. Everything is where it needs to be. Okay. So, just starting overall, I was realizing when I wrote this just about kind of at the beginning of how we started this live stream, how long it's been. But then again, when you're going through life with like your best friends or like people you find so close to you, it feels like yesterday. It's kind of like when you're in the car and you somehow end up at the concert and it's been 3 hours in the car, but it doesn't feel like anything. It's very similar to life in that way.
Yeah.
So at the same time, it's been 6 years since we've been friends, but it feels like 3 hours ago somehow of like just first meeting,
Yeah.
I never expected that.
Sorry, all these emotions making me sneezy.
It's okay.
I've been painting all day. I think my nose still has paint up it.
It's okay. They made her work on her birthday, so
yeah.
So
anyway.
I never thought that the girl who was so afraid to even like I feel like come near me was gonna be one of the women I see standing by my side now. And in so many ways I've taken you on as an older sibling, because as you well know, I did not have the bestest of siblings of my own. And I didn't, besides like my mom and dad, it's not like I had a good role model that was my age to learn things from. I kind of just had to learn it or unlearn it from other cousins my same age, or figure out what not to do. Maybe not what to do, but what at least I know what not to do.
Yeah.
And when you came into my life, it was almost like this. Not only did I find someone that I feel like I was able to talk about everything with, not just like, it felt like everything was easy in terms of what we talked about. Whether it was talking about boys, whether it was talking about like schoolwork, whether it was about music. It's very rare to find people that just, I don't know, it's just so simple walking into it. It's not like, it's like we slowly got through our own baggage over time. But obviously it wasn't without its, our fights, little squabbles. But again, I think that's what's a testament to a true friendship, and then what even led it to a sisterhood. In a way, I've seen you grow up in a lot of ways, even though you're not a young like it's not like seeing as a parent would see a child grow up, but definitely seeing you when you were 18 as a very shy, introverted, very bad self-esteem.
Still working on that.
To to seeing where you are now, like so much improvement. Because I still even remember back then, like how many apologies you would tell me, or like over little things, or you weren't as open about. I'm gonna start crying, dude. um, you
Yeah.
weren't as open about your I don't want to say horniness. That's just like one aspect of it. Like it's just like the stuff that you wouldn't feel like you could talk about with somebody. It was almost like I'm sorry for like showing my true feelings. And obviously I would say I'm a pretty good judge of character. Like I don't think that I'm right about everything, but there was seeing so much potential in you, and not even just as a friend, but someone who could succeed if only you were given the right guidance. Kind of made me take this older sisterly role, which I never really had. Um, and in that way, I seeing you feel how you feel a lot of the time, and learning that you felt just kind of abandoned, or that you didn't know how this thing works when it like in moments in adulthood. I wish I could have had someone like that my age for me, because and I love my parents, they know that. But, when it comes to like being squeaky about boys, or like, what our young minds think, right? About sometimes having someone your age there is like very needed, or at least someone close. Someone that you could talk first and then go to mom and dad about something if it got to that extreme, right? Or even just getting up to hijinks, like, and figuring out and doing stuff wrong, but having someone there to, I don't want to say supervise, but to kind of go through the shit with, and then walk up to mom and dad and be like, uh, this happened. um, so I just took this sisterly role, and like I feel that when I talk to people, and even through our podcast, and that's why I love sharing about with this community, is that even if you like don't have the best family dynamics or even best friend dynamics, there is someone, if you put yourself out there enough, that will, you know, be that sisterly bond with you if you want it. But you got to be open to it. And I think at first when you're feeling like, it's also, I mean, you kind of sorry, I'm bringing up the fact that the Akatar reference of like everyone has a mate, but they're not always the best, you know. Um, you got to be sacred of these relationships and not uh, friendship sisterhoods. And I really take my sisterhood seriously. And obviously, there's a lot of stuff to go. Obviously, you're still young, still 24. I'm still young, but like seeing how much you've even progressed back to the girl I met, like in the acapella room, is so much more yourself, so much more like what I would have wanted you to be, in the sense of like not just a mini me, because I wanted you to be able to even just feel like you could be somebody of your own, that you can make up whoever you wanted, or whoever you really were could come out, instead of being like in this hermit shell that you had for yourself. So I'm very proud of you. And there's so much, I mean, obviously there's work to go. I'm not saying that you've got like all the things worked out at this point, but you're going in a right direction, and you're going to continue to make mistakes. That's going to happen. but to know that there's people around you that aren't like going to just up and leave is important, but also to know that like you can be safe to know that you can have fights with people, but they're not gonna just up and leave, you know. So it's important to know, to be able to make those mistakes and feel like you can, because you're not a perfectionist. You're not the sum of your worst moments, as long as you work towards them and move forward. And I think you're moving in a right direction. So that was it. That's my
I feel the need to sneeze again.
Oh.
I take it to heart.
I hope you do.
Mitch sneezed for me.
Oh, is it good? Are we just using sneezing as a metaphor for crying? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, it's just some dust in my eye, it's just some dust in my nose.
Because I know, and this is off script, but I just oh.
I am too. My eyes are glossy.
I can't tell. I think it's just because I can't see you like up.
That's why I'm leaning back.
I love you too, Z. We love
We
you
love
as
you,
well.
Z.
It's you gotta cherish relationships, man. Like it's because there's gonna be a lot of failed ones, and I hate like because part of me wants to like, especially the people in, how I feel about you and the couple of others in the sisterhood, like I feel like I need to stop calling it that because it sounds like a cult. I promise it's not.
We are the sisterhood.
The sisterhood of the traveling pants. um I feel like sometimes there can be a lot of roadblocks when it comes to expectations. And I know not all of us have the best family dynamics, but it's like figuring out if we're going to let those things shape who we become, or to like break that generational barrier. And it's hard. It's not an easy thing to do if it's something that's been, cemented in you for a while. But to know that, like, I think you should even reevaluate who you were back when you were 18 versus who you are now. I encourage that. Just because I still remember like the girl that was even too shy to speak up during choir even though she knew all the answers. But like now you're actually bold and speaking out, and like, even like
Now we make commentary in the middle of someone else's talking.
you're able to like speak up, and like that's who you always were. You just never felt like comfortable to share that side. And I love that you get to share that side with like our close friends and our audience, because it's really important to see, because people love you for who you are. They don't like the hermit person. Like it's like, because they, in a way, they know it's not true.
What's wrong with my hermit person?
You're allowed to hermit up once in a while, but if that's
Once in a while.
that's not who you are at your core, is what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so this morning I was looking at CoStar again. Just I haven't looked at it every day, but I was curious, because I've never looked at it on my birthday before. And it's just like, here's the year of your potential.
Really? Are you in like
Yeah, it said
Are you-
something like, let's see, you are finally ready to start developing that full potential your personality has been waiting for.
normally it's like if you're in like some sort of retrograde?
Look in the mirror. That person staring back has talents others would kill for. Stop hiding behind what's comfortable. The rut you're in wasn't dug by someone else. Your life feels small because you've made it that way.
Oh,
Do see-through dresses.
what? A see-through dress?
My dues are see-through dresses, fresh flowers, and plead the fifth.
You're not Kanye's wife. Like, what?
And my don'ts are white lies, humble brag, and scare quotes.
Scare quotes? I don't even know what a scare quote is.
I don't know.
Well, and I think that there's so many people who don't like until they're too. I would never say that it's too late to do anything, but it's like they keep pushing off this like, oh, well, it's never going to happen, or it's too late, or dreams, or whatever it is, and then they push it until it is really too late to do anything about it. Or not seeing their full potential of seeing how your differences can actually be something that someone else wouldn't think about.
Yeah.
Like for instance, how to say, my managerial like my OCD in terms of like my Excel sheets and stuff. Like someone would see that, like maybe outside would see that as annoying or whatever, but then especially when it comes to secretarial work, scheduling, any sort of like, that's a very big skill that a lot of people don't have. So it's like even little things like that, besides just, I think everyone thinks of it as like talent. They think of like singing, acting, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, it's not just about like a physical talent. It's about like a mindset that you can't replicate with someone else.
Yeah.
Which is why the older generation thinks that our generation's doomed, because like a lot of the people in our generation are like not trying to, well, they're not trying to work, but like they're not as motivated to get out there as like some of the people maybe in like the millennial generation. So it just figure out your skills, figure out your tisms, because like I think honestly doing theater in college was like probably the best decision up until leading for my life at all. It made me figure myself out physically, mentally, emotionally, without even really realizing that that's what it was doing.
Yeah.
So this is how I talk to her on a normal basis, by the way. Like
a lot of monologuing. No, but I love you so much. Thank you for that.
Oh, I love you too.
Not much okay. Sorry.
No, because I still remember my senior year graduation, and she was so scared that we were never going to talk again. She thought it was going to be like, we're just going to be like those college friends, and we're never going to chat or anything. And honestly, it's not like, because obviously we didn't have our podcast at this point, but it wasn't just like, we just wanted to talk. Like there was no like, it's hard to explain. It's so hard to explain to someone who doesn't get it, but it's like, just being able to freely chat with someone is so, because there's, girl, as you well know, I don't know if the audience feel this way too, but like sometimes there's just people who like a list of A, B, C, and D where it's like, if I bring this up, this is not going to go well. Like, or if I even, it's not even just about politics or religion or any sort of like really hot button topics. It's like, if I feel like I go down this rabbit hole, it's like I'm talking too much, or this isn't like, having someone who like you can literally let down all the fucking walls and just like say what's on your mind is like one of the most refreshing things ever. And to have someone call you out when like whatever you said was kind of bullshit.
Now we're just repeating what we said before.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know, if you came up to me the next day and were just like, yeah, this fucking like asshole like 8-year-old or something like that, okay, calm down. I'm not saying you would do that. I'm just saying like
this fucking asshole 8-year-old. Are you talking about like those kids that I was working with?
Oh yeah, I think so.
They were all 8 years old.
Well, I mean, part of me would like understand it, and then I'd be like, well, let's take a step back. Like there's those like acquaintances who just like fuel the fire. You know what I'm saying? They'll just like say whatever, like, yeah, like go for it, blah blah blah. And it's like, she's literally saying she wants to kidnap some guy and put her in her car. Like, just take a step back. Where are these emotions coming
Take a
from?
breather. Yeah, let's talk about these emotions rather than the physicality that you want to kidnap someone.
Someone did tell me I should have went into psychology, and I was like, no. I was like,
You would gossip too much.
Yeah,
Bitch, this is what that lady told me today. Oh my god, like she broke up with her husband again, even though they just got back together like last week.
The NDAs would not. Yeah, they the patient privacy would not be. I think it's also just. I mean, love to like anyone in the scientific doctor field, but like having like so much of someone else's baggage and being an empath is like,
yeah, it's already hard. We do that without the NDAs already.
Right. So it's
so at that point it's like fine, I'll sign the NDA, but my roommate doesn't count, right? Like I can tell her, right?
Right, an
exception, right?
An X out, yeah. No, but it's
here. Cheers to another Cheers.
We'll have actual like booze when we're here doing our live stream together.
I got booze.
Well, I gotta get my booze.
I got my spicy orange juice.
Sorry, I don't know why that just made me think of like a kid saying that. Like,
I just a baby. We know that.
Mom, I got my spice orange juice. I'm like, the fuck? What do you mean?
It's like, Mommy, is that your spicy wine or your spicy juice?
You know, we were talking about this the other day, but like, you know how there's just like some family members who like do not really know you at all, but then they see you. Cause like I said that like with my aunts, because like every now and especially after I turned 21, I think now they're like, it's 6 years past, right? So they know, but I think for the longest time they were just like, well, you're not 21, you can't have that. And it's like, I think at that point I was 24. I was like, I mean, no, I can have this. I'm like,
also, isn't it like with you Midwesterners, like, I mean, people are like, kids are always drinking, not kids, teens are always like drinking with their families.
Well, I'm saying this on like my dad's side, which is like, you know, not
we got champagne and beers from Mary.
Beer, champagne, toast. No, Aunt Gina for the longest. Yeah, for the longest time, she was just like, "You can't have that. You're not able to drink." And then it's like, Gina, I'm 24. Like,
it's like, wait, why am I not able to? It's like, because you're 21.
Also,
like,
my sister and cousin were both drinking before 21, so like, I don't think anyone has room to like.
I was technically drinking when I was 16. Technically. I don't realize you're not. Well, you look the exact same as you did back then, apparently.
Apparently, but that's also not a compliment. It just feels annoying.
Like, you haven't grown up at all. You still look like a baby.
Just because I'm like the rule follower one that's like, I didn't even drink until I was 21. So like, I was like, no, clearly I waited this long.
Let's see. Who's texting me? Oh, Oscar actually wished me a happy birthday. Wait, what? He's camping right now. He shouldn't have cell service. The fact
that you're surprised your brother texted you is kind of upsetting.
I mean, if I'm being completely honest, my dad didn't actually say happy birthday.
Was that a slam door?
Yeah. It took me a second to think about that. That was the room we were painting, because the window and fan is on in there to get rid of the paint smell.
Is it Liz?
No, they already left.
Oh, then what the fuck was that? The ghost?
It was the wind slamming the door.
Oh.
You're
not old
in this house.
You're not older than dirt, Mom.
Side note, I sent you guys a video from the viral Edinburgh cookie place.
Ooh, okay. Exciting.
Hiccups.
God, she is wearing way too much makeup. Sorry, I saw a picture from someone, and I went, "Holy shit, that's way too." Do you know? Do you remember Miranda Sings?
Yeah.
Remember when she used to do all that like red lipstick on her?
Uh-huh.
That's how that person looked.
Oh, damn.
All right, let me see. Are they wearing kilts? Or is this on Instagram?
Yeah, it was.
All right, let me see.
Oh my gosh.
The audio.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's a
Oh
stuffed
my
cookie.
Ah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I definitely will try it. My first concern is sometimes the stuffed ones um they cook too much. Okay, sorry. From what I remember, how I told you, you can kind of glean something from like how they look. I'm also just a critic, but I would love to try them. No, I mean, thanks for sharing it. I definitely want to go. I think I'm also just like one of those people who's like, when they cut what they, but also when they do them for videos like that, sometimes they're not using like the stuffed cookies. Honestly, stuffed cookies are the best. They really are. I can tell you right now, I love cookie
Nice.
cream ones.
Sorry.
Oreo cookies, like the Oreo where they have like the broken piece of Oreo in a cookie,
Yeah.
were the best things that Crumble made. Except I think the weirdly enough, dark cocoa.
Hmm.
The dark cocoa that they use for like, obviously the very chocolate cookies. Um
Mm-hmm.
cookie place next to the vet, so oh yay. I mean, it also depends on the person. Sometimes people, because there's like one, there's obviously the influencers. They have the really tall standing cookies. Like they don't spread out as much. Obviously, they just don't have enough like baking soda and like starch in it. Um but I think, sorry, I don't know why I'm breaking up like this, but sometimes those are kind of weird. Like I'm not going to lie, like it's just I don't feel like, because they're not cooked right, or like they're not made right. They don't always cook right. If that makes sense. I mean, there's people who like that version though.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, there's that.
I needed to go for another brownie.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of kiwi.
Yeah, go ahead. It is your birthday. You can go get some much brownies as you want.
Happy birthday. Kiwi, kiwi.
Cookies just sometimes can be like, with some people, it can be like very critical, and that's just me.
Some people can be very critical about cookies. She says that she's being very critical. Hey, girl. Hey, baby girlie. You my baby girl.
What's your guys' favorite cookie flavor then? Because I mean, my favorite of all time is just red velvet, just because it's, I don't know, I love red velvet so much. But weirdly enough, I don't like cream cheese frosting, and that always gets paired up with red velvet, and it pisses me off. Like,
That's blasphemy that you don't like it. I mean, I understand why. Like, you're getting used to liking some stuff. But that's blasphemy because red velvet needs to be paired with cream cheese.
it doesn't need to.
In my humble opinion. And it's my birthday, so I'm right today.
Okay. But that's how the general population sees it. I actually think they do good when you do like a sprinkle of like powdered sugar over them. So like basically when you take them out, you'll hit them with some powdered sugar, and then that way it melts into the cookie.
Yeah. I think honestly, okay, so with the cream cheese frosting thing, I actually think that pairs better with carrot cake more than red velvet. Like I definitely love cream cheese frosting on red velvet cake for sure, 100%. But I can also eat red velvet cake or cupcakes or whatever without cream cheese frosting, with any other frosting.
Yes.
Well, vanilla frosting. But like carrot cake, for example, it just feels wrong to me to eat it when it's not cream cheese frosting.
I feel like it'd be weird because it's like carrots. Like there's I feel like because red velvet is just sweet already, it doesn't need some extra sweet.
Yeah.
But I feel like with the carrot, it does need the other thing.
I mean, it's weird to me, like, because when you think about it, cream cheese and carrots, you don't typically think of those two things going together.
Maybe this is also
cheese.
Maybe this is also coming from a place of like I hated doing the cream cheese frosting because I also just don't like making it. Like the smell of the cream cheese when you're like putting it in the mixer just is gross.
It does have a very strong smell, that's for sure.
Oreo or M&Ms? Okay, dude.
Monster cookies.
If Crumble wasn't shit now, I would totally because administratively they just fucked it up royally. I would have loved to have you taste one of the dark cocoa Oreo cookies from, and I'm not someone who likes like dark chocolate or anything, but the dark cocoa in the cookie actually makes it fucking amazing.
Those were really good Oreo cookies, the ones you brought home.
The one I brought in bulk?
Yep. Yet to try a fried Mars bars. I've never had a Mars bars.
They have those. I feel like that's too much. Just because I love fried Oreos. Now, Z, this is gonna be.
Is Mars bars Oreos?
No, Mars. They're just it's literally just a fried candy bar.
Oh, I've still never had a Mars bars.
It's just got caramel in it, doesn't it? Or does it have nuts in it too?
I mean, I'm down for it, but like I've seen like people talking about eating them.
Mars bar is the actual the one I like. So it doesn't have nuts in it.
You don't like nuts? What are we talking about?
Not in a bar like that, no. See, because like yeah, she'll send you. Also, Mom, chocolate chip or sugar cookie, obviously good standard. See, this is gonna be kind of controversial. I don't like white chocolate. I don't like the white chocolate chips. They kind of piss me off when I eat them.
I feel like it's debatable for me anyway. Like I can eat maybe, I don't know, a couple white chocolate chips. So like maybe one cookie worth of white chocolate chips, but then they start tasting a little weird. Versus like if it's like triple chocolate chip sort of thing, you know, like regular like semi-sweet chocolate chips. I don't know, like a double or whatever. But anyway, a mix of them, maybe not so much because it mixes with the other chocolate, but it does feel very overwhelming at times for sure.
I don't know what it is. This is coming from someone who's had like, I feel like every type of tasted of cookie just because I worked at Crumble for so long because they had so many different types. It's just white chocolate chips. Okay, I'll give you this. I only like the white chocolate chips in something if it's with something dark. So like for instance, we had a cookie that was it was like a dark cocoa kind of cookie, but it had like it had white chocolate chips in it. There's a balance there for me because it kind of balances out the white chocolate, but if it's just all like light in it, just for me, it's like a little overwhelming. No, and you're totally fine to like white chocolate. That is not blasphemy. If anything, I'm the one on the outlier here. Like I'm on the outlier for most cookie things. So
or most things.
You were probably very right about like white chocolate being something that it like
I like macadamia, cranberry, macadamia. White chocolate, cranberry, macadamia cookies.
Huh.
Somehow, like the slight bitterness of cranberries or tartness of cranberries with the macadamia nut makes it like really creamy of a cookie. And then the white chocolate is what makes the sweetness.
I'm gonna send you a picture of what the so what my mom's talking about is she's talking about the Amish sugar cookies, because remember the Amish place?
Yep, where you certainly got sugar cookies.
This is actually a restaurant.
No.
Basically,
the Amish dinner place where you're talking about being a whore.
Yes, the different place. So these sugar cookies are actually really, really interesting because they're buttermilk. They're buttermilk sugar cookies with like granulated sugar on top of them. And the only reason I know this is because when I've went, the Amish make their cookies very differently. And I don't really know I don't know if it's because they use the buttermilk that makes it that way, because it's different than regular milk.
Pistachios. I've never actually had pistachios in a cookie, I don't think. Maybe like crumbled on top of a cookie.
I also just don't like nuts. It's
Clearly, we've been over this. You're not into the nuts. You're not a nuts kind of gal.
I'm sorry. If only I was a lesbian, then I could have used that. Like, and it could have been like a fun quip.
And that's definitely kind of what I'm using it for. I'm jabbing at you like that.
Oh, okay.
No, you don't like nuts. You never do nuts.
If no, I'm not gonna say that.
You know you say it.
Okay, I was gonna make a joke, but like I knew people were gonna take it seriously. I was just gonna be like, how can I not like nuts when I had some last night?
Yeah, exactly.
But like, it's not true. Definitely not.
It's inaccurate of the last night.
Does the coffee shop have hot cocoa? Because I love hot cocoa. That's the only type of coffee I get.
You know what I've been getting recently at cafes?
What?
I've been getting a bunch of like chai. Like this really like sweet chai. Which is like, I am a tea drinker, right?
You are.
I drink tea and hot chocolate. I just don't drink coffee. But like whenever given the chance, I will choose to have hot chocolate, right? Just like you.
Yes.
But then, like, because it's been so hot recently when I've gone to the cafes, I'm like, I don't want something hot right now. I mean, it's different, like ice cream in the winter. Like, that's something I can do. But hot drinks in the summer, not so much. And so I was, like, standing there at my favorite cafe and, like, just, like, staring up. There was no line behind me, luckily. But I'm like, I usually get a hot drink, like a hot chocolate. And hold on, Riddle's moving.
No, you're good.
I usually get a hot drink, and I'm like saying this to the barista who's taking my order. I'm like, I don't, I want a hot drink, but like I also, I want a cold drink. And then the barista that wasn't like serving me, who was making drinks, was just like, you should get a white chocolate. What was it? Like a white chocolate mocha chai freeze.
Huh.
And I'm like, I don't know what that is, but okay. And she's like, it's really, really good. I promise you, it's really good. And so like a freeze just means it's, like a slushy. It's
right.
And so it's like this white chocolate chai, basically. I don't think the mocha part was actually part of it, but this white chocolate chai was so good. Like it was a little like spicy in the way that chais are, but it was actually so good to the point where it's like I'd take a sip and put down my cup, but then a second later I'd pick it up to drink it again because it's like, oh, it's just such an interesting flavor that I really like it.
I mean,
now, it wouldn't necessarily be a drink that I try all the time, but like it was still really good. It was refreshing. And then it led to me like yesterday after choir getting trying a chai at a different cafe. That one, it was funny because they had 3 different types of chai. one of them was like spicy, one of them was sweet, and one was like a spicy sweet.
Oh, okay.
And like the spicy one, actually I forget what that one was called, but the sweet one was called Maya, or like Maya, and then the sweet / spicy was called Liesl. Like I was almost tempted to get that just because similar to my name, even though I always give Lee as my
Mm-hmm.
what's your name do you want to put on
It's
it?
easier, yeah.
And it was so I'm like, but I want to go for the sweet one, and it was so good. I drank most of it while I was ranting to you in the car.
Fair. I mean, I'm always down to like try something new, of course, but like sometimes it's rough because then you just want like your order.
Yeah, it's like you have your regular, but sometimes it's okay to mix it up.
Every place here has hot cocoa, and there's a place called Hotel I've heard of that. I've never had it. Like,
Hotel
especially for someone
chocolate?
who loves hot chocolate, should go there. And
Huh.
you can choose the chocolate percentage. That's dope. A percentage. I wonder like how you tell someone that. Like, what if you ask for like 100% chocolate? Would they do it?
That would be very, very dark chocolate.
I mean, it would literally just be all chocolate, right? It wouldn't even be like milk in it.
Yeah, it would be extremely bitter. There would be no sugar. It would be like basically straight up cocoa.
Yeah, I saw what you sent, like the chocolate you could choose from. That sounds dope. You know what's so funny? My friend Irene, like, she never went to go on like, you know how some people have family holidays. The first time I think she'd ever been on a holiday, she went to Hershey, Pennsylvania, and I was like, "Girl, why?"
Really?
And then they were like, "Oh, it's when she was young, when she was a little girl, she was obsessed with chocolate, a sweet tooth for sure. She was like, let's go to Hershey, Pennsylvania." That was like, no judgment, but like that was the place she wanted to go.
Unicorn frap. Oh, by the way, Mary, so like since you are like the Starbucks drinker, I want to ask, have you seen like any of the new drinks that they're doing for the new Spider-Man movie coming out, Brand New Day? Like apparently like people are like creating new versions of the drinks, like similar to how the unicorn frap was made. It was just fans trying to create a stylized drink until Starbucks eventually absorbs that into their menu.
It's not. Oh my god! Is like Starbucks doing like the fucking secret menu like In-N-Out does?
Yeah, I've seen the BTS ones people are doing.
They have BTS drinks? No, girl, this is actually real. If you order a Spider-Man Frappuccino, it's on the Starbucks secret menu.
Ah, okay, it is.
So it's like, okay, you can actually get it if you go in there, but like you have to.
Yeah, it's a blue frap, and then it has like red like syrup on top of it.
Secret menu. Okay.
And like cookie crumble on top of the whipped cream.
It was cute when In-N-Out did it, but fuck off. Stop. Can all these companies stop having a fucking secret menu? Not all of us are tapped in.
Not all of us know about the secret menu, damn it.
Right. I'm like, the fuck?
The thing for me is like if it wasn't like if it was a cream frap, then I would love it. But again, if it's a normal frap, I don't do coffee.
Like, why wouldn't
coffee literally just makes me like feel nauseous, and then I fall asleep because it drains me of energy.
I don't understand why they wouldn't want to commercialize it though. Like, I really don't. If it was something,
they would get like so many like Spider-Man fans coming in.
Right. So I'm like, what does the unicorn frap have in it, Mom? Like, I know what it looks like, but is it like berry flavored, or like what flavors are it? Like, what's in it? Not that I would ever try a frap. I feel like
I've tried a caramel frap once. And again, that's when I realized that a frap has coffee in it.
I don't think I like it cold. Are they difficult to make? You're asking us? Or are you saying they are difficult to make? Because I have no clue.
There are a lot of steps for like all of the fraps and stuff, especially the stylized drinks. Yeah. Like it's a lot of steps because you have to do like, okay, well, I want this kind of frap as the base, but then I want like 2 pumps of this syrup and 2 pumps of this syrup and 1 pump and plus a little bit of flavored this, plus a little powder of this. And it's like,
that's where the Karens come out and they're just like, I wanted 5 pumps, not 4. And I'm like, how the fuck do you know that?
trial and error, but like, don't be a bitch about it.
I feel like the fact that you know that there's like 1 pump less means that you have a problem more so than me.
Yeah.
And also, oh my god, dude, I just looked this up. Dude, the unicorn frap is from April of 2017. They haven't had it since then. 2017 feels like yesterday. Oh my god, I'm having a fucking existential crisis.
I didn't even know that they got rid of it.
Yeah, they did. It was only there for a little while.
Why did they get rid of it? Like, that was like such a huge trend.
It was probably a bitch to make, and everyone was getting them.
Yeah,
and
true.
then like because it has like multiple shit. It has like, I'm pretty sure it's got like a couple different powders and syrup, and then like they have to make it in a certain way where they don't like over mix it. I know too much about this shit. For my own, I feel like I just had so many people who worked at Starbucks who like would talk about it. It's a bitch and a half to make. That's
Recently,
what
I've been drinking a lot of milk tea is like my favorite drink ever, actually. But like even more than Coke. But recently, the store in my town, the Mountain Market, as they call it, has started selling boba tea. And again, usually not a huge fan of boba. Like I don't go crazy for boba, but like it's actually so good the way that they make it. They've been making like, it's called Hokkaido milk tea. And it's like Hokkaido is like the powder that they put in the tea, in the milk tea. But whatever it is, it makes it so fucking delicious, but also flavorful, like savory in a way. And then the tapioca pearls, which are the boba, the tapioca pearls are like, they're also flavored tapioca too. So, but it like contrasts well, or like goes with it well, so that it doesn't like, it's not a strange flavor to suddenly taste, but it is also like just not bland tapioca. Because I've had boba tea before that has completely bland tapioca, which it just tastes like you're eating rubber. Slippery rubber.
This is gonna sound pretty ignorant, but like, am I a little bit shocked that they've got like where they have Starbucks at? Because
What do you mean?
Because I think I saw some. Not that. Okay, look. When it said that it had like Starbucks like in North Africa, I was like, shit, they do. But also, like, Africa has gotten like so much more like advanced than they were like even 15 years ago. Like,
I mean, also, like, I mean, that's kind of, unfortunately, I think the society that we grew up in is like, we were taught that Africa is like people living in grass huts.
Well, yeah, and I'm not trying to be that ignorant. I think I was a little bit.
But it's like, sometimes even though we're not like thinking of it, it's like in the back of our minds somewhere. It's just like, they're quote unquote not as advanced as the US, because that's what the US has ingrained in our heads. But honestly, they're probably doing better than the US at this point.
Right. I mean, they're third world countries in the sense of like, obviously they're not advanced as some of the, like, it's a shitty system to look at it. I mean, there's still people who don't think that there's Starbucks in the Middle East, and I'm like,
yeah. Dude, I was like in that same line of ignorance, so you're not alone. I was shocked the first time I found out that South Korea had McDonald's.
I'm sorry. Dude,
I sometimes get asked if I live in a tent or ride a camel to school and work.
Girl,
we have them in the Middle East.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That is the most ignorant, but also somehow, the funniest thing you just said to me.
Tabby, I think of Linus from Stardew.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's true. He's like, did they say it in like a creepy like dude way, or was it like someone who actually was genuinely asking? Because sometimes, oh,
When
never
you were
mind,
living in DC.
never mind. They were assholes. They were being racist. No, I lived in DC too, and I'm like, there was no way that they were saying, because sometimes they were genuinely asking.
Wow.
I feel like that's a lie.
Well, they can be assholes and ignorant.
Well, sometimes when someone asks it genuinely at the same time, I want to slap them, but then in the other way, I'm like, "Ugh,
You poor
why
thing.
did you grow up thinking this way? Why?
Yeah.
A camel? I haven't.
Do you have roads in the Middle East? Or do you ride camels everywhere?
Jesus Christ. I mean, good that
Oh,
they
okay.
asked it in a nice way, I guess, but
We're
like,
just exaggerating.
I'm just saying, like, oh God, like, ride a camel to school.
Do you ride a camel to school?
Have
Do you
you
ride a
ever
camel to the store?
have you ever ridden on a camel? Is my question, because if that's the
Are you
case,
allowed to bring your camel into the school?
I don't think just everyone is riding camels in the like that. I don't like. What?
I feel like I would get so dizzy on top of a camel just because, like, like the seats are not, they're up on the hump, right? And so you're not like necessarily like saddled into like the back, like the arch of a horse's back, for example. Like you're up on top, and so it's very swayy up there. I would get so dizzy.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've seen like where they ride elephants and shit, so I feel like I'd be more scared up there than I would.
I mean, yeah, elephants with it are taller for sure. We
See,
have
that's
them
the
in the
thing.
desert areas, and they are friendly, and you can ride them in touristic places. They are adorable. I've ridden them before.
No,
Fun.
I loved the camels that I've seen at like a petting zoo or some sort of like zoo where you can ride them.
What zoo did you go to that has camels in the petting zoo?
There was camels in a petting zoo. I shit you not. Hold on. Camels.
I've pet a llama.
Yeah, no, literally some petting zoos feature camels.
That is wild.
You even got some in LA that you can, or like Giddy Up Ranch, pony rides, and just a random 2 camels. They are
In
so.
LA?
I will say they're so cute, but they spit. And
They do. I mean, llamas do too.
dude, that llama when I went with Ryan literally did bite my tit, and I was kind of mad.
You were wearing like bright pink. It probably thought you were fruit.
But it did. Oh my god, it was so cute. Oh my god, llamas are so cute. Not even just because, like the baby llamas, like the ones that are like my height. Oh my god, I would kill it though. If I got on it, I feel like I would kill it.
Oh, if you got on it, I'm like, what the fuck? Where did that come from?
If I would try to get up and ride on it, I would probably kill it. Just because I don't think it'd be able to handle my weight. Just how I don't think like a camel would be able to handle my weight, dude. Unless it was like a bigger one.
I was trying to look up the what like are unusual petting zoo animals. And apparently some petting zoos have capybaras, warthogs, armadillos, and exotic atypical livestock like miniature zebus or Highland yaks.
Dude, they do have. Oh, you're good, Mom. No worries.
They are strong creatures.
They do have miniature zebras, dude. Okay, I'm sending you this picture.
Hold on, this is a miniature zebu.
Oh, well, they do have baby zebras, and I think the baby zebras are fucking cute as shit.
You would be that little girl in the tutu.
Yes, yeah.
A miniature zebu is a modern American breed of zebuline miniature cattle.
Oh, okay. I mean, I have no idea.
Weird.
Bye, Mommy.
Bye, Mary. Thank you for coming, even though you're traveling.
Talk to you later.
Loves.
No, I do not doubt that they're strong. I think there's my self-esteem coming in.
Yeah.
Oh, see, already I can't. It's over. You can't have a combined weight of 225.
Damn.
I wouldn't be able to get on this camel. Yeah, that sucks. I love a good camel.
A
What?
camel can easily carry a 300-pound person.
It can.
Yeah. An adult dromedary camel can comfortably carry between 400 to 600 pounds of weight on its back for long distances, meaning a 300-pound rider is well within its physical capabilities.
Oh, okay.
So
Dude,
whatever you're looking at is just fat shaming.
Oh, okay. Camels killed 2 men after escaping Tennessee petting zoo. The fuck? What?
They had an agenda there. They were going out for revenge.
No, I literally just looked up camel petting zoo and it says Did oh I fucking
And this
hate how
says,
this
there
is
we go.
said. Sheriff's deputies destroyed the animal after finding 2 unconscious victims. Excuse
I
me?
hate that. It wasn't like they, what?
Why the fuck did they say destroyed? They could have said, like, I don't know, euthanized, or like they could have used another word. Fuck the Guardian, dude.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if anything, like I get it. There's some extent of like, an animal kills a human. In our society, that means the animal has to be put down. But it's like there are other options.
why don't you just go away from it? Why did you go up to it?
Yeah. Like the animals have to suffer for the humans' bad choices.
Like, don't
Or
go.
it's like if you need to do anything with like trank the animal and maybe even if it was raised in captivity, take it to like a wild reserve so that it can start like learning how to be wild again because clearly it is.
No, I think llamas are one of the cutest things at a petting zoo. Because they're tall, but they're also cute as fuck. And
Healthy adult camels, interesting.
they've got big eyes.
Yeah, that's why you like RJ and RK.
I do.
Standard capacity, healthy adult camels carry 15% to 25% of their total body weight. Adult dromedary camels typically weigh between 1,000 and 1,500 pounds. For short distances, some camels can carry up to 900 pounds, though this causes strain.
Hmm. Oh.
While the animal is physically strong enough, many commercial camel trekking companies enforce strict weight limits. These rules are usually placed for tourist safety rather than the camel's physical limitations, as heavier riders face a higher risk of losing balance when the camel kneels, rises, or moves on uneven sand dunes. Huh. That's like a try me bitch moment.
So it's just legality.
Yeah. Of like humans are too dumb to ride a camel, so we're gonna put a weight limit on it.
I don't think I've ever been weighed though when I was getting to ride something though.
Yeah.
Dude, you gotta look up baby llamas. They're like the cutest thing. This one is particularly cute to me. Bless you. I just want to
paint and hormones, not hormones.
I,
Emotions.
I wanna cuddle this one so badly.
That almost looks like the the baby lamb that JK held on Bon Voyage.
Oh.
We have a llama petting zoo close to Glasgow.
Girl, so you guys just have fucking everything.
You can also have lunch there. Lunch in the petting zoo while a llama is next to you. I've seen some places do that.
God, they're so adorable. Anyway. Oh, before we move on completely, I was gonna tell you. I know, dude. You're just giving me more reasons. I mean, I'm already coming, but like, just more reasons to go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Once the country figures out, not your country, our country, figures out its travel and all that bullshit, the borders,
I
then
know.
we can.
Though, I was gonna say two of the worst cookies to make when you're making just in general, but also when you're making them commercially. Number one, anything with a pumpkin base.
Mm.
I fucking despise it.
Why?
It smells like I
Like
really
pumpkin.
can't smell pumpkins without smelling it. I
Mm.
hate like normally I don't like it's not like I don't like the smell of like pumpkin spice or pumpkin. It just actually makes me sick now when I smell it. Because of having to deal with like the dough. And it's not even just a bitch to smell, but it's a bitch to work with because it's so strong of a smell and if you're stuck in it for too long, it it would like make me dizzy. Can you have
Sorry,
pumpkin?
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing. Finish your story, and then I have a song to show you.
Oh no. Okay. Um and then not only was it hard to smell, but it was hard to work with because it's not like normal dough. It's a little bit more it's not solid fully.
Oh, like more runny.
It's more runny, but so what pissed me off about when we do it, right? So when we would lay them out when we were cuz normally like when you roll up dough, you just, it's kind of like a clay in the sense of like you can kind of pick at it but then put it together. It's more malleable. With that because it's not as strong. When you're putting it on the paper, you have to put it on the paper right or else you can't move it. And my fucking pet peeve was when new people would come in and I would tell them if they're going to work with this to let me look before they actually put it on the pan so I can tell them. And it is written in our building how to put
Mm-hmm.
how to spread them out. It's just a 3x4
Uh,
and they would put them on there wrong.
Damn.
And it was the hardest thing to do when I would put them in the oven because I would have to move them. But again, they've like stuck to the paper. So at that point, it's like you're trying to scrape off as much as you can, and then they're at a wrong weight
Ah,
because you cut off so much of it that then they come out flat. It's a
right.
abhorrent process, and I will definitely get mad at anybody under my service who like knows fully aware of that, and someone because nobody new is starting out on that. So
Mm-hmm.
I it tastes good to people, but it's a bitch to work with. Pumpkin spice I've never tried it. Maybe just because I'm so abhorrent to pumpkin, but like I don't think I wouldn't like it. I think the smell just triggers me.
So here is what I was gonna share with you.
Oh no, I'm
With you
afraid.
saying that, this song it's a song, and this song is called "Pumpkin Spiced Healing Potion," and it's a D&D type song.
Oh no. Is it
And I'll
sex?
read the lyrics to you first because it's quite funny. We're bleeding out, we're near the end. The cleric grins, here's my perfect blend. He pulls a flask with a pride and wit. This autumn brew will surely hit. This pumpkin spiced healing potion tastes like shit. I'd rather die than take another sip of it. Nutmeg, clove, and cinnamon swirl. Why'd you make a latte in a dungeon world? The rogue is coughing, the fighter's down, the wizard's face is stuck in a frown, but the cleric just shakes his cup. Drink it fast and you'll heal right up. Um,
Hmm.
let's see. We begged for cure wounds, a holy prayer, not pumpkin foam with whipped cream flair. The gods above must laugh and sneer. Why's every spell now flavored here? So raise your mugs, oh basic crowd. With scarves and flannel, you'll shout out loud. In crypts and caverns where death roams, keep your pumpkin spice at home. Wait, where was it? This pumpkin spiced healing potion tastes like shit. Next time, cleric, just heal me a bit. No cinnamon swirls, no autumn cheer, just holy healing and keep it clear. If I fall again, don't make me choke on pumpkin foam with a nutmeg cloak. Your perfect blend is a cursed affliction. I think you've got a fall addiction.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty funny because it's let's see. I think it's this one here. Oh, hang on.
And to answer your question, Z, I don't know. I haven't been around pumpkin enough to be like. I would try
It's not
it for
often a mild smell either. It's
I would-
usually a strong smell.
I would try it for you, if that's what you're asking.
Unless you did like fresh pumpkin, then it's more of a mild smell.
Mm.
I think it's
Bright and wet, this autumn brew will surely end. This pumpkin spice healing potion tastes like shit. I'd rather die than take another sip of it. Nutmeg, clove, and cinnamon swirl. Why'd you make a latte in a dungeon world?
That's definitely like an accordion.
or fiddle. You mean?
Yeah.
It's by Twisted Game Songs, which I think they have a pod as well.
You could yeah, no, questions are good. Like
Good questions. Good questions.
what is it called again? Twisted Games?
Yeah, so that one was called Pumpkin Spiced Healing Potion. This other one, I love this one so much. It's called Chaotic Stupid Forever. Hang on, I gotta share this one with you. This one was like kind of more rocky, like rock genre. But it's like such a D&D song. Like I feel like it's a perfect way to describe D&D.
Oh, okay.
Here, I'll play a little bit of it.
Very definitely early 2000s.
Rogue says, trust me, fix the lock now. We're knee deep in a mimic mall. Wizard lights a torch with fireball. Half the tavern's gone. DM's appalled. Clerics drunk, blessing the ale. Bob arm wrestling a flail snail. Bard seducing the princess bride. We're gonna die, but what a ride! You can't stop what can't be planned. We roll the dice, we take a stand. The world's on fire, we call that clever. Chaotic stupid forever. You can't stop what can't be planned.
Okay, I just had this conversation with someone else. Like the D&D is so hyper specific to the group that you're playing with. I think everyone would have fun doing it. If you're introverted, if you're not, like I think but it depends on like what you want to do, because sometimes with the people you play with, it's like you got to be really honest about yourself, because some of the people who are like really diehards who know the game don't want to play with people who are like newbies.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of sucks, but like especially with like friends, it's because there's definitely some friends of mine who I'm like, I can't play D&D with you because you're not as, because actors love playing D&D, and especially because we're all acting in it, it's not necessary. I would even say maybe like you and Liesl probably wouldn't like it just overall, if we weren't like, if you didn't maybe like my style of gaming, I could understand why you wouldn't want to play with me, because it's like so much like deep acting lore in it that like that's why like Irene and Avery actually do have people that they do D&D with now, but it's to them.
It's kind of interesting because it's like, you know, technically, yes, I've only played D&D once. It was that one time with you and Irene, Avery, and Madison.
It was fun.
It was really fun. I think what's difficult for me is I'm such a control freak when it comes to how the story goes. And, you know, while, you know, you told me this and other people have told me, oh, that you should be a DM then. It's like, the thing is, as a DM, though, I'd still be like, well, as the lyric said, DM's appalled. Like, I'd be like, wait, why are you changing my story? Which is why I'm like a better writer than a DM. And an example of this is if you remember my character,
Yes.
Which Z, fun fact, my character was named Z. Well, technically, Zalia Blackthorn was his name, but he went by Z. And like, do you remember that one scene where like we had just started out and we were leaving the tavern and we were walking, and I think it was before we came across that cart with like the gnome creatures. And like I was sketching in a sketchbook. My character was sketching in a sketchbook, and like you came over, and it was like, you know, the whole you thought I was blind thing because of my silver eyes. Like in that moment, the way that in my writer's mind I would have had it go was like a continuation of like you continuing to think that I was blind until like the fighting thing is how like I probably imagined it, because you know my weapon was a bow. Like I kind of pictured your character having like being like, wait, how can you use a bow if you can't see? Like, but that's like, you know, that's my writer mind, like going like thinking further ahead than rather what's happening in the moment. And also like the fact that we're all together making a story rather than just me being the single writer. And I think that was like one of the moments where it wasn't necessarily frustrating, it was just like confusing at that time, because I'm like, oh, so this is how D&D works, is playing off of each other, not just one single storyline.
So that's why sometimes it's better to go in with like less stuff, because like if you feel like you have it all planned out, it's not going to go as planned. So rather go in kind of with like a base information, and then it'll build from there. And like stuff happens in the moment where you can make it up on the spot. But some people aren't really good at that, so it's really you got to find the right people to do it with. My character was a witchy healing elf. That's awesome. I mean, mine was my first one was Jesus Christ, a tiefling barbarian, which I really loved.
A shorty with a temper.
Well, my first ever one she was actually taller.
No, I know. I was making a joke. A shorty with a temper.
Sorry.
A shorty with a temper who likes to flirt.
Yes, but then I became a paladin. I actually
saw the light of God.
But then I was really trying hard not to fuck people, but then I still was kind of like flirting.
You're a born again virgin, right?
Yeah, no, I made up the story that I was a born again virgin, and I like I went under a different name, but I still was like the same person.
Yeah, we never got into that backstory.
No, I had a pretty good backstory too. Oh, it's all good. No worries. I mean, I thought we were probably gonna get off maybe at the 3-hour mark.
Yeah, probably wrap it up.
No, I'm so happy you got to celebrate too.
It was really nice. For the most part, over the past decade, with one exception, I've spent my birthday alone. So it was definitely nice to, you know, while I'm physically alone, I'm not presence alone.
Yeah. We will see you very soon, for sure.
Very glad that you could join us for this. It was early enough.
Never physically, or you're never mentally alone.
Yeah. You're never physically alone. I'm always there.
Always there in the back of your mind, for sure.
And probably in your closet, but you know.
Definitely not that.
No.
Night, night, my love. I don't know if it's just if like the other two people are us. I don't know, because I'm watching it and you're watching it, I think.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when Z gets off if it drops. Are you watching it on our account?
I am.
Or on your own account? Then it should only count as one, I would think.
I don't know. I feel like it's on 2 different devices. Wouldn't it be?
Oh, maybe.
I mean, if someone is on, that's great.
If we've got a lurker, we love you.
A lurker. was I gonna say? I was gonna say like, yeah, no, I was the born again virgin, and then there was, but I was like really trying hard not to. Or no, I had the backstory with Irene's character.
Yeah, that's right.
It was
You know,
so
I
fun.
was kind of thinking, like, I mean, obviously, it might be a good social outlet for me to do D&D again, find a group to do that with. I think an idea that I had, it was just very random a couple months ago, and I completely forgot about it until now. But I was thinking about D&D and specifically about how you and I work because, you know, it had like come up in some conversation of like, oh, you could try being a DM. Like it had come up again. And like with my writer brain, you know how I have asked you your thoughts on how something might play out? Or like I've given like asked for feedback on a song of like, oh, give me a song lyric and I'll work off of that.
Yeah.
I had this idea that it's like I could practice DMing with just you because you have an incredible mind. Like in the sense of like I start writing a story, but then I leave blanks in my story. Just so that maybe I can get past that roadblock of, oh no, people are changing my story.
Well, and I also think there's one thing you should, mention when you're DMing is that it's not necessarily, if there's something you want to happen,
Yeah.
you can still make it so that it does. Like you still have
Yeah,
that
it just goes
control.
about a different way.
Yeah, you still have that control over it, so there's not, like you can put your foot down and say this is not
Yeah.
happening.
I've
But
I've seen it. I've seen like TikToks of that, for example, where it's like, okay, and so they fall in the hole, and then like the person says, oh, but like she jams her sword into the wall. It's like, oh, but her hand slips and she falls again. You
right,
know,
it's like
it's like the DM is very insistent that this character falls in the hole.
you're meant to, yeah. Or
It's
like
fate.
I think the thing you have to be prepared for, which I mean seems like something you would be able to do in terms of like knowing the surroundings of like the outside. Because imagine you're in like a cave system, and that's why I think listening to Critical Role actually would like help you.
Mm-hmm.
Because what's something the DM for that he does very well, besides like the voices, is the fact like imagine you're going into a cave system and like you have to be aware that they might go off course.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to know the layout enough to explain it to them, because if you also don't know, you either have to be like smart enough to come up with something on the fly, which I don't think you're not smart enough to. I think it just sometimes can be
It
overwhelming
takes
in the moment.
practice.
Yeah, to just come up with something out the blue. But if you set up the entire terrain and like let's just say,
Like the whole map.
or when you're describing like let's say, hey, there's a river down at the end of the ravine, know that there's a possibility that they could go down there, and it's either
Yeah.
there's going to be nothing there and they just wasted their time and could possibly get hurt to get down there and they have to figure their way back up, or how do I say, it's a, or like there's some sort of impediment that you can't go down there, or there is something down there,
Yeah.
maybe an item.
It's interesting because like, you know, it's like a choose your own story kind of book
Yes.
where it's like, okay, if you choose to do this, go to this page, and if you choose to do this, go back to this page or something like that. So it's like I could see how that happens, and like it's almost like, you know, like with your example of the cave system, well, you know, if they take a fork in the cave versus there is a cave entrance ahead, but they choose to go off into the woods on the side. It's like you kind of like need to know the whole map.
Or yeah, and you have to know like if you want them to get back on course,
Mm-hmm.
that like let's just say that they walk around the whole mountain, but like it's, I'm just thinking of, okay, maybe like a dome sort of thing, like you walk the whole way around but you don't find anything on the outside.
Yeah.
It's just pure rock. Like it's, if there's nothing to find, there's nothing to find, but if you did want to put like a hidden door, Well, I think it's coming up with those different pathways if you wanted to.
I could definitely see like it being like, sorry, when you said hidden door, immediately my mind went to like, okay, so they haven't gone into the giant opening of the cave. They've gone around and they found this hidden door. They open it and immediately there's a wall of fire because a dragon is breathing in their face.
Right. So
they close it and go back to the cave.
Right, and that's like a fun way, like that's a way to think about it, to put them back on course and be like fun about it, you know. Because then there's
like
also
opening
like
the door, suddenly a whole bunch of like mites come out, and so their only option is to run back to the cave because that's safety.
Or imagine you, like when you're describing the scene after a battle, right? Always have something on the people, like whether it's money or what, because they are definitely going to try to search the bodies. It's all about how you describe the scene, right? Because like if you, especially when you're in a layout form, when you're doing combat, they're going to check the room afterwards to move on, you know? So when you're describing the layout of a scene, it's because, and I think this is where it's good, because you would be really good about knowing the specifics of the room. Like imagine you're in like some wood place. I'm just giving an example. A wood place, and you know, there's some kind of creaky floorboards, and you know, it doesn't seem like there's like another way out on the other side. Like, what's your next move? Imagine,
well, there's a creaky floorboard, so why don't you pull up the creaky floorboard?
See what's underneath it, right?
Yeah.
And if there's not a passageway underneath it, that means you know that they came to, like, it's assumed that they came to like a side room that maybe had an item in it, but that isn't like the main course or the main path, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, so it's kind of that balance of knowing when, like, even if they do potentially go off course, sometimes I think the best thing to do is having a list of items. Because, like, let's say in the moment, like, you know, you didn't even think about them going through the woods, right? And you did want to give them some sort of item for just, especially in the moment, like you're thinking, oh, I didn't even think about going in the woods or checking their surrounding areas. If you threw in the fact that, like, oh, and then you stumble across like this chest or something on the outside, you could give them some specialty item for like taking the initiative to like look around instead of barreling right in, you know?
Right.
And sometimes it's better to have like a list of equipment, a list of like special items that you'd want, or maybe, especially when you're like at the end of a journey and like you're trying to get up items for like the big boss fight at the end. It's that idea where it's like, you know, they might go through this whole cave system, get a big fight at the end with like a small boss, and then something down there is like this big collector's item that they need for something down the line.
Yeah, or like in order to defeat the big boss, they need to find 5 of this one item.
Yes. So yeah, it's definitely a scenario based game, but also at the same time I would say start by thinking of it not as a lack of control, but more as like an open-ended, knowing the world well enough that you're able to know if they veer off course. It's not like you have to make it up on the spot.
Yeah.
Like imagine, like, you know, the lore of, like, let's say they're in Oakwald Forest and then they go through the woods at night, but then they meet fairies out in the middle of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
The little folk.
Yeah, like, so if you know, like, and sometimes this is what I also might encourage you to do. I've always wanted to do like an ACOTAR style, like D&D world, where it's like, we know, because we all know the lore of ACOTAR, that like we would do an adventure like in Prithian.
Yeah.
So sometimes people, when they start DMing, they start with a world they know completely, whether or not it's a world that they've made up before or whether or not it's a book from like a fantasy that they know.
Yeah.
That's why they, even back when you weren't there yet, but at Earlham in our first 2 years, there was a couple D&D groups that wanted to do like an Earlham D&D.
Yeah.
But I always thought that was stupid because I was like, I already am here.
Who wants to do a D&D at Earlham?
I think it's because they wanted to like play some of the teachers. I don't know. It was stupid. But like you can do like real life scenarios in D&D as well. Like it's all about the DM knowing about the terrain. That's like the biggest thing.
Yeah. I mean, I could totally see that. And honestly, I could also see like you like helping me test the world.
Mm-hmm. To maybe
like obviously like not knowing like all the secrets, because I feel like my personal style would be like, I mean, and this is probably similar to a lot of D&D worlds, like my personal style would be having like one home base basically. And then so like going out and having like how you do like a day trip, for example, going out and having a day adventure, but then eventually like it builds up into like a larger fight. But like that's how I think my style would probably go.
And I think another thing is that especially when it's in combat or dealing with NPCs, knowing I mean, you also as the DM know what their characters are like.
Yeah.
So like let's example for like I, gave you my character and it was like someone who's dealing with like a sex addiction or someone who's like very prone to flirting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You at least will be aware that if we go into a tavern or go like out in the middle, like that there's a possibility of like someone trying to flirt.
A very high possibility.
And being aware of that versus like let's just say an impulsive person, right? Like a kind of a tank character that would just like run into combat more though than think about it.
Yeah.
You would have to like you at least know all those things though. That's in your control that you do know. So you can it's not necessarily out of left field that they would do something like this. And especially when you get to know your group better. Because especially with me, knowing my tactics, knowing my things that and that's something you like learn in the midst of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that would actually teach you as well about how they respond, or like let's say, Romeo barrels in every time to a combat, so I got to be aware of them doing something stupid to engage combat. When I was thinking they might be able to sneak past them, but no, we were in full blown combat.
Yeah.
And that's so it's a practice, but it's not like I really think that because you are so nitpicky with how you know like your worlds, I don't think it would be something out of your alley to do. Not only just because of, and I'm not just saying that because of like your writing. It's being able to know the world in and out that someone else wouldn't.
Yeah.
And knowing everybody's lore.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a D&D world and be the DM of it for a Prithian world, and we're going to go explore those waterways under the mountain.
Oh my god. Are we gonna have to battle like a worm at some point? We definitely need to do that as like a project. I would love to do that, especially since we're, thank God with Jacob, we're able to have some more time. I think it would even be fun if like in the future, maybe. I mean, maybe it'd start out as kind of like a live stream sort of event thing. Because that's how most of those D&D things turn out,
Yeah.
But if we D&D'd with like a few other people for the Prithian world and started to make it like a thing. I mean, obviously we're no Critical Role, but because I shit you not, when has anyone else done like an ACOTAR style D&D? I really don't think I've ever seen anyone do it.
Trademarked. This is trademarked. Don't steal our idea.
ACOTAR D&D.
I mean, it's probably fine. Like people have
probably done like one shots or things.
Yeah. Or like ACOTAR, like Prithian similar worlds, but not necessarily the direct world.
Dungeons and Degenerates? Let's see what this says.
I've heard of that one.
I feel like somebody has done something. Has there?
Oh, yeah. We have a lot of original ideas, but also other people do too.
A couple of
So I
ACOTAR.
think we could.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
Just that I think we could probably wrap it up here since there's only one viewer.
Okay, just give me 1 second. Fans regularly run custom. Additionally, Dimension 20 did it. Oh, of course. The Court of Fae and Flowers season heavily channels the same high society Fae court and romance energy using a blend of D&D 5e with good society mechanics. Yeah, that's where like you get into all these like super specifics where it's like, okay, you do not have to do that. Because that's like mixing like two different things, you know? Dimension 20. I want to see that actually. I want to see because that would have been fun as fuck. A 10 episode so it wasn't like a full. I feel like here's where I'm saying it's not like a full campaign. It's actually just it's just one shots, which are like, you know, or like little, you know.
I think mine would probably come across as like one shots originally, but then it would all end up tying together and make everyone go, "Oh shit."
But I don't think it's actually like a full. I don't think they could do like an ACOTAR style. I think it's like based off it, but it's definitely not ACOTAR world. Versus like we would have like it actually be ACOTAR. Anyway,
what character would you have? Like, would you have your version, like either your original Roxy or like your born again virgin version?
I think that's where also when you do it in a specific world, you have to go by the mechanics of like, so you can't like you can be like a barbarian or something, right? Because that's obviously what the D&D rules are. But when it comes to your races, it's very limited.
That's true.
It's not like you can be an orc in ACOTAR world. You either have to be a half fae like Miriam, you got to be like a changed fae, like, or you can even make those rules of the DM and say you can't be like a Fae Renesta style type fae.
Yeah.
Because they're special, right? You're not going to be the main character of this story since the main characters are already main.
Right. You could basically be human, half elf, I guess is what you would call it.
No, you can actually say half fae if you're doing the mechanics of the race of those worlds. Yeah.
Then human, half fae, and fae.
Yes. So you could either be like you can't be anything special, and then you can choose a court.
Well,
I guess
you could probably specify if you're like high fae versus a fairy.
But then that'd be an interesting thing where maybe there was a fae from Hybern, not necessarily Prithian, in our party. Like that's where you can come into those like really fun, like, or maybe a fairy from the continent. You know, it's kind of mysterious and we don't really know much about them, but like because we know the world enough, it's like okay. Or maybe there's a human.
Actually, it's just Koche in disguise.
Or there's like a human from, like I'm just thinking off these at the top of my head, like a human from the Human Queen's continent or something, and you know they're in the party or something. But yes, before like so yeah, that's definitely something we want to do in the future. But thank you guys all for coming on to Liesl's birthday podcast. We really appreciate it. If you're watching this back as well, but we will see you guys all the next time we stream, which will be in a week and a half or so. We're taking the 19th, yeah. So, are we doing it that night since we're doing it with Dad though?
Good question.
Oh, we might have to do it during the day or something.
No, we do still have it scheduled after, just because we're starting with your dad earlier. But the next one is going to be like a short one, like 2 hours max.
Yeah, we might do it. We might not, just because we're trying to record with my father then. So we'll see how long it goes. Because I definitely don't want to do it back to back. Like recording and then going on live.
Yeah.
But we appreciate you guys all. We'll see you in the next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.